Hey, it's Holy Moses here in the Lay Frame compound. To my right is a beautiful bearded man, Chris, my co-host. And in the house, guys, we got fucking Ben Perfect, and we got Mr. fucking Mark Fletcher, the Toyota twins. But what do you say, Mark? What do you say? I'm a Tacoma. I'm a Tacoma. It's still a Toyota. So thank you guys for coming.
Hell yeah.
Fucking Wes. No tits tonight. God damn it. Everybody wants to see
told
tits.
you.
I know, no skin.
Not even fair warm yet.
I know that.
He's all about the.
Oh, here we go. Fuck.
Flat chested. I'm sorry.
Did you put tape on them? You taped them down?
Tape them back.
You taped them down?
I know. You don't want to
Good
flap them
call,
around.
bro.
You don't want them to flap everywhere.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I am happy that you guys are in the house. You guys are from the Sunset Club. How long have you guys both been in the club?
Fuck, dude, that's a great question. Couple of months? Few months? It was during this whole process of
Sure.
Yeah, it's been a few months.
Oh, yeah. Sure it has.
No, it has.
So, September.
No, it's
you?
only been like a few months. Yeah.
For both of you?
Yeah.
No, he's been a little bit longer.
You've been
September.
Yeah.
September? Okay.
September. Yeah.
September 23.
Okay. That's not bad.
I don't know. I think mine was.
But and you guys are both full logo.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. How long was your petitioning through Sunset?
I want to say it was about 90 days.
90 days.
I think
That
so.
ain't bad, dude. That's most.
No, because I was petitioning for Perfect Poison, and then I just had a fallout with them, so I just was to just hang
All right.
solo. But
Awesome.
anyways,
Yeah.
So
We could
then-
talk about that later.
Yeah.
9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is that? 2 minutes? You already
Skin dirty. I'm like, damn, bro. Like shit, bro. Not like
I
that.
picked the wrong guest.
Not
I should have
like that.
asked somebody else to come with
You're
me.
like, damn it.
Bump this to 8:30.
Yeah, fuck. Damn,
All
fool.
kinds of
Fuck. Shit.
I think mine was around the same time. It was
Yeah.
about 90 days or so.
We
I
love
think that's the
Sunset. What up,
standard.
What up, Derek?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's like
Fire
the standard.
marshal, you asshole.
Yeah, with your thong on.
Yeah.
It's Derek.
No,
Love that
So-
guy.
no, he came over when we were camping up in Prescott. We're
Yeah.
all like, I was like, cool, I'm gonna pass out. All of a sudden, all you hear is fire marshal. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I was like, who the hell? And then like I'm listening, I'm like, oh, it's Derek.
Ah,
I was
no
like,
wonder.
Oh, shit.
Fucking shit.
It got me though for a second. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, nope, just Derek.
Jeez, man.
And then Matt fell asleep in his truck.
Oh shit. Fucking everybody's falling asleep in their trucks.
Yeah, I heard there was a lot of stuff going on. I guess people were trying to get some free tattoos while they were passing out. So
What the fuck? That's what happens. That's what
That was
happens.
probably Saturday night.
Tyler said that I guess he was trying to get one, and it
This
didn't
is
come
where
out.
old age and experience kicks in and
Yeah.
becomes your friend. You
Uh-huh.
know where to go home.
Yeah.
I had a bad back, dude. I
You
ain't
had a
sleep
bad
on the
back.
ground no more. I ain't
No.
trying to do that no more.
Yeah, and then
So you didn't stay then after
Hell
this
no.
fine, no? You went
Nah.
home. You got
I
an
got a
Airbnb.
hotel downtown if I was going to do anything.
Yeah. So
So-
you did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
a
drove
lot of
home.
people- A lot of people did. A lot
Yeah.
of people, like I guess the freaks from Tucson, they got a
Airbnb.
It didn't seem
What
like there was
up,
as many
Juan?
campgrounds as full this year as there was last
Fuck
year.
up. Juan
they
says,
weren't.
what up,
The
what?
So-
campgrounds were way in.
What up? What up? Hi, everybody. This is cool on that side of the screen instead of like behind the porch.
Cole was hilarious. Who is Cole? Oh, one of your members?
Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
We had a
from,
couple of petitioners, right? Well, no, they're full members, but they had never got run. So
But
they were kind of doing their
90
run
days,
at
bro?
that. Yeah,
90 days? Okay, but within that 90 days,
because they were in before me. to be
okay,
clear.
but you
To
got
be
to have a
clear.
truck, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you just
gotta
can't
meet
do
all
like-
the modifications or whatever.
Yeah, you got to meet all the requirements. So
All right, and then you got bylaws, and then you
Yep.
have the rules.
Yep.
You know, yeah.
Yep, you got to get touched by Mark. all
I
that fun
believe it.
stuff,
Yeah, you know, he's like the grandpa from
Oh
Family
well,
Guy.
yeah. Grandpa.
How about you come over and let's? I got a little welder. You can help me cut my chalk mounts off.
You're gonna talk about the welder. Are we gonna talk really? Gonna talk about the welder?
We'll talk about that
That's
later.
another controversial.
That's another
topic.
controversial topic for later on.
Maybe
So
Nico
you
will
guys
add that.
are not like are full logoed. Is there anything that you guys have been doing differently now that you guys are club members from how you guys were?
Dude,
you
it's
know.
so much different being with the club. You gotta like fall in line and follow the rules, wear these cool shirts. It's crazy. It's crazy. I thought I was gonna be a lone wolf forever.
Yeah.
I never had the intention to join a club when I got back into building the mini truck and all that.
And
It
how
was
long
just
has it
kinda
been?
like 20 years, 23 years for me. Something
Okay.
like that.
Yeah.
2000, I got out of it. 2000, so 24 years.
Yeah, so in 2000, I was getting into it, but I was in Southern California. I
Oh,
was in the
okay.
service at the time, and I had a Dodge Neon.
Nice.
So I was in a San Diego, or first it was Fullerton chapter, it was Neon America.
Ah.
And then I wanted to stay local in San Diego, and lo and behold was there. So I
That was the name of the club, lo and behold.
yeah.
That's a dope name for a
That's
club.
tight, dude.
Yes, yeah.
That is badass.
So
Lo and
I
behold.
asked the Neon America, hey, can I join this other club in San Diego while I'm in Neon America? Because
Yeah.
it was only a Neon.
And they were
Yeah.
like,
club.
no,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
neon for life.
Yeah.
And they fucked you out.
Oh,
of
yeah,
it.
they're like, no, that ain't gonna work.
Now you ain't got one. Now you ain't
So
got no
then I'm
neon.
gonna stick down here in San Diego. So
Yeah.
and I was running 2001, 2002 at Summer Madness.
Oh
Whoa.
shit.
And it's
That's
kind of
back
weird,
in the day.
you know. And I got out in 2003 from the show scene and just finished my career. And then I retired from the military, moved to Phoenix, and started going back to the shows back in 19 at Severed to the Southwest.
Yeah.
And I had just a static drop.
That was the first show you came back?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that was the first show I drug my Toyota out. Parking lot. But I
Well-
think that's when I first started coming back around.
Ryan
Yeah.
had his literally without a camper shell and had like these stock like
Nice.
NBSs on them.
That's
So
crazy.
that's-
I know
yeah.
Excel Mad Scientist hit me up because he saw one of my old videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, dude, you got my truck. That was the first show I took it to. Like him and Brandon were kind of
Oh,
talking
and-
about.
and
So I think that was a
The
lot of
Severed in the
people's.
Southwest.
Yeah, I think that
But what-
19
what-
specifically. That seemed
Yeah.
to be a lot of people's
The
comeback.
2019.
Yeah,
2019.
Yeah, 'cause it had, what's his
right
name?
before the world changed.
Oh
basically.
shit! Yeah, because I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna say I might have had my convertible there. I
I wonder how much of a role that played on all of us just getting back into it because that happened.
But we
and
were
then the
all
world
close
shut
there.
down.
Yeah.
And then we were all jonesing because we were all hooked.
Yeah.
And now we
Yeah,
have
and now
nowhere
we're
to
back
go
at-
and no trucks. And so we're just home
But see-
building.
oh no,
right?
dude.
Oh shit!
Oh,
everything
dude.
shut down.
Cool.
Even better. We would mob through Scottsdale.
Oh, dude, we were
Vegas,
out
and
everywhere, bro.
Same. Yeah.
Everywhere. Like, dude, we went and parked at something out in Scottsdale where you could see the fucking water, and then we parked where it was like in between some badass buildings. Dude,
Oh yeah,
what,
that was
what?
New
McCormick?
Year's
Was
Eve.
that
Yeah.
McCormick? Around the
Ranch.
McCormick
Yeah.
Ranch. Dude,
The golf course
cruising
right
through
there.
there, bro?
Yeah, for sure.
There's
What
your-
up, Joey? Cruising through there during the pandemic?
Dude, it was so.
I was
nice.
going through Old Town because everything was shut down.
Yeah,
I live in
and
Old
it was-
Town.
oh,
So like
okay.
everything's shut down,
Oh,
right?
dude.
Like right down the street from where you guys are talking about. And it was just weird because an area that's usually inundated with
Packed,
people.
yeah, and then you see it dead, and you're
dead.
just like,
you can do photo ops wherever you want. That truck kind of like saved my life in a way, that the truck that I have now.
yeah.
Because it was like, the world's going crazy.
And you're just like, I got
And I
to
was
do
like,
something.
Shit, I could be home in the garage.
Yeah, there
making
you
up
go,
for all this
fucking-
mad time, like
Yeah.
lost time. And it just kind of spiraled.
For
I think
us-
it spiraled probably for a lot of us.
For
Yeah.
us, that was like what would be the Midwest. That was our winter. That was our winter
That was
because
very- that was
That's a
very
good way of
long
putting it.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was our long winter for all of us. But at the same time, what's up, Daniel?
What I try to think like September 11th, right? Everybody
Yeah,
remembers where
yeah.
they were, and then like when they shut the world down, right?
And where the fuck-
everybody
yeah,
remembers where
where they
that's
were,
our
yeah.
new-
I
Our
was in
new
Vegas.
review, yeah, it was like-
I was in Vegas.
I was at work.
a conference for a work conference.
that had to be weird, right?
And
I was at
like,
work.
Fuck, dude. I was like, how the fuck are we gonna get home? Like, granted, we're 5 hours, but we flew.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, shit. I guess somebody's gonna have to fucking come get us.
It was
'cause-
going down when I
Oh,
was
we-
on a plane to San Antonio.
Oh, was it?
And we got off in the airport,
I was
San
at work.
Antonio.
I was at work, bro.
And you're coming down the escalator, and it was me and my partner just coming down the escalator, rental car return area and all that. And there's no line. And it's just quiet.
and
Yep.
and you know what it
It was
feels
like
like?
some Walking Dead shit, dude. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
That's
Right?
Like the first night in Vegas, it was popping, and then like the second night, you could see there was a lot less people, and it was like, what the fuck is going on?
It's just
by
weird,
the time
bro.
We left. We were out there for like 4 days. By the fourth night, it was like a ghost town. I was like, dude, this is eerie as
That's
shit,
got to be
dude.
surreal. in
See
Vegas.
that's when you sit there and you realize like, I think we're the only motherfuckers in this whole place right now.
Well,
You're just like minus the employees or whatever was left of employees.
well, we did a
Yeah.
trip. Me and my wife. We went to the East Coast to go see my brother.
How was
And-
that?
And he lives in Philadelphia. So from Philadelphia, there's New York, there's
Yeah.
Baltimore. So we just
I'm,
got a rental car and just headed south, headed north, but hitting these towns and
What up?
seeing no one.
Fucking
And
Excel.
you couldn't.
What
like,
up,
when
mad
you get into a
scientist?
town to find a restroom,
Yeah.
you couldn't. You had to go back to a truck stop.
Just to use the restroom, yeah.
Restroom, yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, that whole thing was like I literally worked through the whole thing,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was just weird because I didn't shop at Walmart's. I was going to like butchers, and like I found so many farmers markets, and then I didn't know that that there was I found them now. They're called Borderlands, and you can get like almost like you donate and you can get a box of vegetables, like mad box of veggies and so much shit and you donate like 15, 20 bucks. So I was doing that instead of like, I would only go to Family Dollar because they didn't give a shit. So I went places to where you didn't have to wear a
You were
mask.
taking shit serious? I was the guy at Walmart.
I wasn't,
who had,
dude. I didn't wear no
70-inch
mask,
TV
bro.
on his cart.
There you go.
I
I'm
didn't.
gonna ride this out.
Oh shit! Our number one fan, fucking Nico.
Oh, there he is. What's up, Nico?
Yeah, Nico is
For reals, man, I didn't take any of that shit serious. I went and bought a big flat screen TV. I was like, I'm not
dude,
gonna have to go into
dude,
the studio anymore.
yeah,
I'm gonna catch
but
up on some movies.
But see, what I didn't want, the reason why I kept going into those, because I didn't want to fucking walk around and fucking have to put it on. But like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like, there was, dude, I saw people driving around in their fucking cars.
Yeah.
By themselves with the fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why? Oh, what up, Chewy?
Because that was the only thing. I worked for the health department, so that was the one.
And you guys
thing.
never came out, thank God.
Well, no, I mean, when we did, of course we,
Mhm.
wear the mask and everything, but then we're trying to get what's going on in the inside because, our
You can't be out
director-
there. Yeah.
Yeah, you're 6 feet apart.
Is your food temp right?
But
It's like
even during that time, I think me and my wife never caught it until like after.
after it was already done and said for, and
I think
they
I've
already
gotten
had
it
they already
twice.
had the commercials for, if you have COVID and you
Yeah.
got the fucking Pfizer, you might be entitled to some money.
Oh, here comes drunk Kevin.
Oh,
my
shit.
God.
Where is he?
He's gonna pop up
Fucking
in
Mark.
2 minutes.
Fucking Mark, where is he?
Oh, no.
Oh, fucking mad
hey,
scientist.
Hi, Matt. Hi, Matt.
Hi, Matt. Hey, so since you guys have been in Sunset and have you guys been in any other clubs before that? I know you were by yourself. What up,
What was
Kev?
it again? Lo and behold.
Lo and behold.
I wish I had that story. That's
I
right as
know.
hell.
Lo and
But
behold,
see,
and what other one?
And seeing that was
Oh, it was the
What up,
Neon
Shane?
guys.
Neon America.
Neon America.
Was it just Dodge Neons?
Just Dodge Neon.
That's
What
it.
about, didn't Dodge Neon have like a sister car like the Plymouth?
Yeah,
the Plymouth Breeze.
So were they allowed in or no? They had to start their own club.
They had to go get their own
See,
shit.
that was the only thing with the
There's like
accessory
3 members.
That's how they always were, dude.
You
Every
gotta
Neon
really
was like that.
Did you guys like battle? Like have like
Fuck no.
fight the SL1 guys?
No,
and
no,
shit?
hey, you know what their battle was?
guys.
No, you know what their battle was? They were always revving it and see who had the bigger backfire.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
"Bah, bah,
that's
bah,
fine,
bah,"
too.
and then whose car didn't
Who could
start?
blow our head gasket
Yeah,
first?
whose car wouldn't start after the 8th time you backfired it?
Yeah. That
Fuck
was
it.
right after Fast and Furious.
Oh,
or something
dude,
like
trust
that.
me, dude.
Yeah,
We
that
all
makes
had
sense, that
Civics,
makes
bro.
sense.
I mean, I owned a Civic.
But then anything,
Yeah.
like when we got back down here and I started back into it, seeing Brian Good, seeing all these people from Southern California and
Everybody
Arizona, I'm
moved.
like,
Yeah.
So,
what the
so in the
heck is going on?
2000s, I ended up living with Big D, and there was like going to Mini Truck University.
Yeah.
Because I had to learn everything about mini trucking and the history and how negative camber came, how how
Well,
mini
man.
trucks evolved. Thanks to Brian Gendro to be
Oh,
the
yeah,
first
yeah.
to be the first dude to put airbags on a truck.
Yeah.
And then Tito and everybody else who did the magazines at the time and were, heavy hitters, and and then you got Australian guys that were, like Laurie, and that were the chop shop and doing just crazy things at that time. So living with Big D was a big thing. So he was a big influence on me when I was coming up in the mini truck scene. Did you guys have any other big influences as you guys were coming up throughout the scene before you guys got in Sunset?
My life was different, bro. I grew up lowriders and shit, man. My parents ripped me out of Western PA and stuck me in South Phoenix in a trailer park, and it was cruising central for me. Like that's all I
Nice.
cared about.
Fucking high five.
I went to
bro.
South Mountain
Fuck
High
yeah.
School. Like for me, it was just like we're gonna cruise and meet chicks. That was
Cruising
it.
on Central and then
Yeah, that was
cruising,
it, dude.
and then cruising in Kano.
we
Kano and
would
Camelback.
hit the river bottom, like, or maybe the freeway,
Oh.
and turn around. Like we didn't go to North Central. That wasn't for us.
Yep.
Like that wasn't my people. I wasn't with those white dudes and big lifted trucks and hot rods. Like that wasn't my people. Like, it was different. Like my first Nissan, I had 14.7 roasters on it. Like it was
Fuck yeah,
a
bro.
different. It was just a different thing. And then I got all ruined by a dude who came home with like some tucked in shit on his Nissan 720.
And you were
And
just
I was
like,
like, what is
I need
this?
that.
And then I went to Rezo. That was like 95, 96.
I wish I
however
would've
that
been
works
able to-
out.
Yeah.
Because it's like Christmas,
Mhm,
New Year's,
yep.
whatever. I don't remember. And that was it. It ruined me. I was like, this shit's cool as hell. Like,
You're like, damn, I want to go to this
But
side.
you would go back then. The spot was Pavilions. You go Cruz Mesa,
Yep.
right down Main Street. You go Tempe and
Yep.
Mill. Everybody,
Everybody
remembers Mill,
used to cruise Mill, bro.
right?
Way
And
back in the
Pavilions
day,
was
yeah.
like we were the outcasts. The mini trucks were over there.
Yep.
There was like 70, 80 every Saturday. Like mini truckers were like we were a presence.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's definitely different than now, where you might get a tuner meet and there's 2 mini trucks there. You know.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
And
But
they're
it's cool
Probably
though.
static builds.
Yeah, it's a lot different now because like I took
Nobody
like,
drives their shit. Did I just say that?
yeah,
Is that
you
why
did.
it's different?
Dude,
'Cause
look,
nobody
you gotta
cruises
wait
anymore?
for that till 9 o'clock.
Nobody cruises anymore.
Ben, that's till 9 o'clock.
That's on that.
That's till 9.
So
That's
you're
till
doing-
9. Yeah, you're
So
jumping
you're
on.
gonna get
He,
XL
yeah,
all
bro.
the
Yeah.
I'm
And that's
sorry,
where-
That's
Jay.
till
I
9
think-
o'clock way.
That's where I
It's
think I
Ben's
first
fault.
bonded with all the XL guys in that because they were the first people I would see out on a regular basis all the time when I was getting back in it.
Yeah, but
Like, they were always out.
yeah, but the thing is, like, okay, like when I,
And it used to be the West Side held it down. It used
And
to be
that-
all
yeah,
the
yeah,
West
for a
Side. This
while,
is where we
every
came
time.
for all the parties.
Yep.
Everybody
Every
was
time, and
North
it's so
Phoenix, West Side, all the mini truck
Horse-
action, going to the drive-ins.
Hold
everything
on, wait.
happened over here.
horse
you know?
cops
So-
are the devil.
Horse cops.
Horse cops are the devil.
Yeah, Tempe. Mill,
Oh
bro.
yeah, I
Mill.
remember that.
Dude, they would roll up
Forgot
on you
about
and just
that,
like
fool.
tap on your shoulder and stuff and be like, pull it over. You've been around 3 times.
I'd be freaked out. Like, what the fuck are you tapping? Like,
Everybody used to like roll with like like
We just
adult
used to do-
beverages and their
yeah.
Ghostbusters and
we would just do
It's
it
crazy.
once. We would just do it once. You as soon as we got to the Jack in the Box,
yeah.
and we would turn. You would go and we would either be like, all right, cool, we're gonna go hit Jack in the Box for a chill, because you would always see a cop somewhere following you, and you're like, fuck it, it is 9 o'clock somewhere, Chewy.
I got I would get zip coded all the time because I don't know if you remember, but back in the 90s, like you would get zip coded everywhere.
Yep.
You couldn't go to clubs.
Yep.
They see your zip code 85040.
Yep. You could- yep,
like, you're
'cause
from
there was
South
always a
Phoenix,
bunch of
you can't
bullshit.
go.
There was
You're
always
from
a bunch of bullshit.
Maryville, You go to
Yep.
Marcus Deniz, you couldn't go. You couldn't go.
There's always a bunch of shit, bro.
Yeah, you go to Tempe.
'Cause everybody was
people
fucking
don't remember, but you would get zip coded if you
Yep.
were from there.
Because everybody was always fucking having some dumb shit and fucking fighting
Yeah.
and stupid
Yeah,
fucking
it was
crap.
a different time for sure.
Yeah, well now it's like, I'm gonna yell at you over there online. I don't like your roll pan. Click.
Yeah.
Sad face.
There's a
mad
lot of that
face.
now. Like you hear a lot of that. Like I'll see it, and then
How many people got mad at you? What? I was rolling my Slam 61 bug in the late 90s. Haha. I know. And then your caregiver told you to wear Depends and you wore a thong.
does anybody know where I could find Grateful Dead stickers? Just kidding, Derek.
Probably
Probably
Derek.
Derek.
He's probably got one, bro.
Right?
He's probably got one on the. He's probably got the bear right in the
Remember
back.
when
of
it
that.
used to just be that, like the old guard of Volkswagen dudes,
Yep,
before
with
like
all the-
Hood Ride, before
Yeah,
all
and
that,
you would always see
right?
that
It
on the
was all
back of the
bears.
shit. Yep.
Yeah,
Already
and then
saw
like
the
the
bear.
Hood Ride thing came,
Yeah.
right?
Dude, everything a lot of people don't realize, and I know Ben would agree, is like all the trends started with just something that was just so simple and easy, like, oh, I like that, I want to throw that on my shit. You know, this everybody with the Volkswagen. When you saw a Volkswagen, you knew somebody had a Dead Set sticker
Yeah.
right on the back, no matter what.
Yeah.
You know, happy birthday
Well, it's
to
not
Jason.
that. You could put the beauty rings on there. And the
Oh,
chrome
yeah,
top
and the
caps,
fucking-
and there
yep.
was something different because
Or the luggage
I had a
rack.
67 while I was in high school.
Hey, I know someone that's got a 63 right now.
Oh, and
for sale.
I'm good. I
Can't go back down the bug road, huh?
No, because
No?
I can't fit in those. I wanted to get a Karma.
No, I just can't
You
afford
know
them.
what you do?
These things are crazy.
You know what you do? You do the first fucking stretch, like stretch tall. Just that, like you lift the roof just enough.
I don't think there's
Not
anything
like the
worse
meme,
with
not like the
Volkswagens.
meme that's on the
No,
internet.
Right?
No.
I've been seeing them
Like
left and
every
right.
Volkswagen thing has been done, I think.
Yeah.
I think Joe Moses.
I
think,
just
like,
I
every
just
Volkswagen
I just
thing's
like
been
when
done.
I watch them.
And Jay's got that
Oh.
that square back pickup.
That
Yeah,
one's
yeah.
sick as fuck. I seen
Yeah.
that, dude. That's badass.
Yeah.
But it's tight though, because whenever you hear a Volkswagen guy, shit, it's only 4 bolts.
It is.
It's like it
Rolls,
reminds me of some
throttle,
dude on the.
gas line, and-
It reminds me of a dude on the south side somewhere, some bicep, and he's just like, it's only 4 bolts, way. That's it. It comes off 4 bolts. I stop.
Yeah,
That's it. You're like,
that was
all
kind
right.
of the whole thing. Even I know like Shane's watching right now, Chaos Taco, like that dude's killing it, right?
Oh yeah.
And that was like he's a good inspiration to me and motivation to keep working and keep building, because like it was only
What up,
4
yo?
cuts thing. Like when you got to Z your truck or it's only 4 cuts. Like
It's only 4
some
cuts.
Of that stuff still pertains nowadays, I guess is what I'm trying to
But
say.
a lot of
Four
people,
cuts adds up.
right?
fucking John Jay,
Real quick.
Whether you're
What
doing
up,
a
John
back
Jay?
half or a Z, it's like it's
But-
4 cuts.
it's only 4 cuts, but at the same time, like you were telling me, it's 4 cuts when what's his name goes, I don't want to structure that yet because I want that to be a crumple zone. You know what I mean? Like,
you're talking
yeah.
about the Z on the Z on the front of my truck.
yeah. So it's like a lot of people don't realize that. Yeah, we're building the trucks to be really good. Fucking Shane, 4 cuts.
Yeah,
cuts.
see?
LOL.
That's what I'm
Hey,
talking about.
hey,
Or like 400.
hey, wait, hold on. Body Drop Clothing. If you're hearing this, the next shirt should be 4 cuts.
4 cuts.
It's only 4 cuts.
Only 4 cuts.
It's only 4 cuts.
And don't forget your look nuts.
Body Drop. It should say only 4 cuts and in the back body
Or
wrap.
tighten your
clothing.
lug.
Dude.
So, at the same time, like when people building trucks now, do you think of safety?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying some people don't.
Well,
Clearly, you guys don't
I
watch my
don't.
YouTube.
I've watched your YouTube. I've watched your YouTube.
I'm just like,
No, I know it, but
Heck.
it's always a
Heck.
question. Like a lot of people be like, "No, I'm building that shit to just fucking go down the road."
I
Like-
guess that's fair though. It depends on what you're building it for, right?
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't take mine around a track, like and try
No,
and do
yeah.
time attacks with it or nothing. But I'll put 13,000 miles on it in a year and not worry about it. Like it's good.
So I think everything's holding together to get you to 13,000 miles. I mean, it's
What
one
up,
thing-
Kwai?
It's just like, for instance, when I'm doing a mine, they Z-notch the front by the bumper, but they
Okay.
just literally just put flat stock on the
And that's it.
I wasn't gonna throw it out there like that. Yeah, but your shit's haggard.
See-
we gotta fix
See,
that.
so there's a question. Because it's a TV dinner, ain't it? Yours is a TV
Technically.
dinner. Technically,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And yours was
It was a landscaping truck
a landscaping
that
truck
I bought for $600.
for $600. Smash the
nothing to
shit.
lose.
So you get, but in the fact that you own the TV dinner, when you saw that part that you had to do the flat stock, how much of that truck are you having to rebuild because of the fuck ups
Fair
you've seen in
question.
it?
Yeah,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
doing
Like,
a lot, and that's
yeah.
the only thing is because
But
I
how
mean-
far? Like from the frame, from the front horns back? Or are you talking about like in
I think it's just all the little things that add up. Yeah.
bits and pieces?
because it is one thing that I mean, it's my shiny turd
Yeah.
because
I love that.
It looks
And
great
you know
to
what?
look at,
And
but
butt
once
butter
you
and
get
butt
it up-
butter automotive wax will clean that turd and make sure that turd shines.
And Chrissy, there he goes with the butter again.
Yeah, so I mean, it's one thing that you want to always, and that's one thing I learned from my OBS
Mhm.
is just to kind of just bite my
Bite your
a
tongue
little
and
bit,
just-
because I've learned from this road. Now I'm moving.
There's
on
that
to the next
caveat
one.
that I have to like everybody's builds, not to interject and jump in on your story
Yeah.
or whatever. But I've learned a lot from these guys' trucks because I've seen the way things have been like kind of cut corners or done, and it's set me up
And-
to where like I'm
okay.
not doing that.
And
You know?
like how you said, you haven't built a truck in 25 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the first truck I ever airbagged, by the way. I'll put
Okay.
that out there.
But you've built trucks. You've built trucks that are lowered and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but look at 25 years from now till now.
Oh
Right.
yeah, dude.
And that's the
that-
point I was making the other night at dinner when we were talking about like trucks that were built 20 years ago.
Oh,
versus
compare.
now.
But what's compared
Like
now?
you mentioned earlier, plasma tables and
Yeah.
CNC, just
Yeah.
technology.
Oh yeah. But back then we were hammering
Our
shit out.
concept of like we never would have had a conversation like your question earlier about safety. We just did shit.
We did. We just
the
did
goal
it.
was to
Yeah.
be low
we
and
did it.
cruise. Like,
Yeah.
that was it.
Yeah. We were hammering out roll
Yeah.
pans. Even
I had a truck at one time that the old Texas 2-leaf where you just weld the
Oh
leaf springs
god.
together.
Yeah.
Right? You weld the leaf
And that
springs
was it.
together, whack them off behind the U-bolt,
Mhm,
and
never
roll
done.
and just plug the sidewalls.
Yep.
Whenever they got holes from cutting the fenders. Like, and nowadays you would never do that. I wouldn't do. But
No.
back
But
then we didn't have what we have now.
no, we didn't.
One
We
was
didn't
money.
have the technology.
No, we didn't have money. Most of us probably still.
No,
don't
we
have money.
dude, we were fucking broke as a joke, bro. We were broke as a joke, like no
But
matter
now,
what.
like you
building
could
shit.
throw a rock, and there's a dude that's got a bender. There's a dude that's got a plasma table. There's
and
a
and
dude,
now
you know what I mean?
now
Like,
we're
we didn't
now,
have that.
Now we're more to the engineering part of it. Is like what? what's up?
Exactly. And Nico's got the tools. We must borrow his tools.
Yes,
Oh,
Nico.
yeah,
we need
Nico
to
has
borrow your
tools.
tools.
Yeah,
I heard you got a
Somebody tipped
plasma.
you off.
Come on.
Yeah.
Sponsor
Somebody-
us.
Hey,
tipped you
come on,
off.
Nico, sponsor us, and
Like
and
this guy.
yeah,
Oh my god, that's funny.
Chrissy. Hey, Chrissy said what up, way.
I keep looking that way, but we got to hi that way.
Hi, that way. Fucking, you're our
I
princess
do it
waving
too. I find
everywhere.
myself doing
Right?
this, like right now, I'm sitting here looking
Yeah.
over and I'm
Like,
like,
oh, over there.
then it's like, oh yeah.
But like I said earlier, like now we're getting to the point to where we're not the same fucking dudes that we were. We're not those teenage guys fucking
Some of
railing
us
them.
aren't.
Some of us, yeah, but I'm saying like now we're getting to the part that like, okay, cool, let's engineer.
Yeah.
Let's get the dude. I don't want this to ride like shit. Let's figure out how to fucking make it like,
How
not.
to make it ride a little-
Come on,
let's
Nico.
make it ride a little low.
For sure.
Why not, Nico?
Come on,
We'll
Nico.
we'll go over
One
there.
man here.
We'll go over there to your house. We'll do a live show from there if you want.
while he's working.
Yeah,
on
while
his
you're
stuff,
working on
on
stuff
the
and
Pathfinder.
you're working on your Pathfinder. We'll be using your tools to.
Two-door pathy, I hear.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah. He'll be on the show. Yeah. So, but like now, let's go back to that fucking squirrel status. But like
All right.
engineering part of it now. Do you feel that like from the years from what we started banging out roll pans, doing this, because it was hard for us to get parts.
Oh yeah.
Like we either had to get the magazine or know
I
somebody.
was gonna
like,
say it was
You order
weird because
everything out of the
you
magazine.
could open that magazine and you could get whatever you
Yeah,
wanted. But I
from-
think most of us didn't have the cash flow.
no,
to do
yeah.
it. So I mean,
No.
it was there.
'Cause
The companies were there,
yeah.
but
But
we
you
didn't.
knew a guy that did this, and it was one of the
Yeah,
things too.
yeah. And that's how all that shit would start, right?
Oh
And
yeah,
basically,
that's
like,
how it always started.
Yeah.
Oh, what up, Ryan? Yeah, that's how it Oga Boga. That's how it always started, was like, but now I look at it like, do you think where we at now, where do you see mini trucking going to the future? She is out like a light. Sweetie.
That's a great question for a couple of you could do 3 hours on where mini trucking's headed, because if people don't change their attitudes, and this might be a little, I don't know.
Now we'll do that
controversial to
at
some
night.
people,
We'll do that
but I'm
at
just
night.
telling you, like,
I know.
if
God
people
damn
don't
it.
change their ways, like, it goes away. And I like always tell people this: it's not exclusive to the mini truck community. It's
No.
not just high school here.
No, it's not.
right?
No.
It's high school in the knife community. It's high school in the Jeep community. It's high school.
Fucking lowrider community. It's
If you
everywhere.
don't start accepting people in and set people up for success instead of just throwing shade at people all the time, there's not going to be any mini
Yep.
trucking in the future.
100%. 100%.
You know?
Because a lot of people, there's always that saying, there's a
Because people are
kid
just
at
gonna
that
get
show.
sick of that shit.
Yeah.
They're gonna pack their shit up and they're gonna go home.
Nope.
And
Because
that's not
nobody,
good for
and
anyone.
we're going to lose people going to shows. We're going to lose people
Well,
attending.
we've already seen it, right?
Oh,
Like,
definitely.
look at attendance at a mini truck show now compared to what it was
oh,
in
man.
those shows
Oh,
we were
it's
reminiscing
half
about.
of what it is.
Look at I'll make a good example right now for Mini Trucking Magazine just came back. It's pretty awesome.
I know,
you're trying to talk with
I'm,
Logan.
yep.
And get some
I'm
things
trying to get
happening,
Logan on
right?
here. So,
And that's cool stuff,
they're-
right? It's exciting again. But
Yeah,
you look at the subscription count and the fact that
Oh, I
there was
gotta see it.
2,000 like subscriptions sold. What they do, like 2,000, 2,100 subscriptions, something like that.
Yeah, 2,500.
And when you
we
think of
can
how
call
many-
out
how many-
Chris and Fam getting this truck back together. And, well, yeah, that's.
We busted our ass on that
You
truck.
did. You did.
Busted our ass. On that
Him and his old lady did it. I'm busting my ass when we get the bed off, when we could start doing the body work on
I
it.
was surprised to see your truck there, though.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I was
Oh,
like, happy.
everybody was.
It was cool.
Everybody was. Dude,
Everybody was.
the minute it hit,
Yeah, it was cool when I saw
no,
it.
the minute that happened, I was like, dude, it's not as bad. We'll figure it out. And he's like, ah, and then all of a sudden he was like,
Saturday, I was like,
Boom.
Fuck it, we're gonna scrap
It
it.
was just
We're gonna
rally and go.
strip everything out
and it
of
was
it.
boom, dude. And it was,
Went,
yeah.
went to bed, woke up the next morning, and everybody's like, "Nah, dude, we can fix it now."
A good sleep will get that fresh attitude going on.
Dude, and then since I deliver parts,
I looked at it and I was like, "All right, let's start taking this shit
Dude,
apart.
and-
Let's see what's up, what's really."
and
fucked
since
up."
I
And it was
deliver
just-
parts, I was already like, he was like, well, mine's the heavy. I'm using the heavy duty this heavy duty. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me talk to my dude at fucking Sands,
That's
who was
dope.
on the show.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So it's like, and then he put his feelers out there, and then everybody started hitting him back, and then he ended up somewhere out in Whitman.
Oh, I ended up in
Fucking
Wickenburg.
Wickenburg. My
Some
bad.
people's
There you go.
house. Some
Fucking that's how it
people's
starts.
Getting 2 fenders for $100.
Yeah.
I was just
So
like,
to stay the night, Ben went to the
People
Ben.
don't realize what lengths you got to go through for this mini trucking shit.
Don't Ben. Fucking Chris was. Fucking Bam was over there like, oh yeah, I'm waiting
yeah,
for the tubs.
Yeah, Bam reached out for tubs.
Yeah.
Cool.
But
So
I was able to save the tubs because they didn't take as much damage as I thought they would.
Yeah.
And then
but the
why?
fucking the pinchy
Jordan James reached out about the
Mhm, yep,
So
about the
he
frame.
front-
The front,
basically,
like a
hey,
front
I've got
clip.
a whole Tahoe sitting here.
That's
Jordan James
awesome.
reached out for the whole front clip, and
That's good
And
stuff.
then we went to junkyard hopping, hit 3 junkyards, and the third one we finally found one, and the bumper
him
was
him
sitting
him and
in the bed of the truck.
him
That's
and
killer.
his old lady.
It's like it was meant to be.
Yeah.
Him and his old lady were just going ham, bro. Like
Yeah.
it, and like, and I used to, and I would walk out there and I'd be like,
Them up, nothing.
so that him and his old lady were always sanding, always doing something. And I was like, man, you guys are looking like the Thompsons over there, like the XL
Going at
family,
it, huh?
fucking going at it.
Oh yeah.
You know?
We even had my youngest daughter. She's 15.
Oh,
next
shit.
week.
That's killer.
So AZ Running Performance. So we picked up a Nissan Hardbody. Get ready. We are going to flip the script. Chad said, hi, boys. All right,
Oh,
guys.
time, Chad.
Yeah, thank you, Chad. And I need to get a hold of you so we can talk motors. So yeah.
I do
Fucking-
have his number, and he lives up the road.
Okay, then there we go. Fucking
I'm surprised he didn't show up.
I know, right? I'm like, my goal is Acura. Like that's my mind where I'm sitting at. Like, you know what I mean? I want that 6-speed RSX.
Damn.
That I like, dude, to drop that in one of my in the convertible, fucking bam, 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 bam. Go from 5 to 6.
That's
and
cool.
how light that truck is already, completely gutted out.
You really need 6 gears. I mean, it's.
I know that. I know.
I mean,
I know.
I think.
I know,
3,
Mark.
Because I mean, you're doing a
I
lot
get
of
it.
cruising. You know,
I
there's a lot of
know,
stuff,
but
I
at the
mean,
same time,
road trips, 6 speeds, yes.
yeah, I know, but at the same time, I want to come around the corner on the 101, fucking, and drop fucking from second gear and go,
Well,
bam,
you
and
can do
just,
that too. Just drop it into 2 and just open it up.
and then count to 5 and go, oh shit, I got an extra 6,
Oh my gosh, that's
dude, and then
nuts.
turbo that bitch. Okay, since you guys got your 22 REs in both of them, correct? No, what do you have in yours?
No, I'm a
He's a
Tacoma.
Tacoma.
Ain't this the
Tacoma.
same
No,
shit?
it's not. It's
2J
totally different.
It's a 2JZ motor, yes.
Totally different.
It's a Tacoma, but the
What-
body
what's in that
style
thing?
is still
the 3,
The 3RZ.
the 3RZ, right?
yeah.
3RZ, the 2.4.
the 2.4.
Yeah.
Have you? How many miles you got on it now? Are you planning to
and
keep
that's the
it?
only thing I don't know because the speedometer works. But
Okay.
The odometer doesn't.
Is it electric
Oh,
too?
shit.
On that one?
Yes.
That's what's
no,
been
no,
going.
no. It's got the.
Yours
It's
is cable?
it's the cable.
Mine's electric.
So
Just
I'm
electric?
wondering if it's.
And that's what's been going
No,
on.
no, $5. I wouldn't. It's either check the back if it's not pushed in, or check the bottom by the tranny. Because
Well,
$5, the one by the
You
tranny
know,
is probably
the
not pushed in.
Tyler's got one. I can
Ah,
maybe swap with
there
his
you
to
go.
see
Oh,
it's
if it
just
works.
A bad cluster.
Yeah.
It could
Nah,
be-
but-
it could be a bad cluster.
And that's the only thing is, it's stuck on 223.
Oh, that's where it's
680
stuck at?
rate. Yeah.
So it probably kicked over like 3 times already.
Well, that's like mine. Mine's
Yeah.
stuck at 217 on this one.
Yeah.
But how many miles are on it? I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, because with those, it goes.
But
with-
are you-
the balance
okay.
Stays with it.
Since you got that motor, are as a party? Wait, what the?
K24 with Type S suspension. Have
An
one
easy
ready.
An Easy 550. They got a K425 to go just for you. Oh, definitely that. Yeah, hell yeah, that's not bad. Fuck yeah.
Told you.
They're speaking tuner.
They were speaking tuner.
Oh,
Yeah, we were speaking tuner.
boys.
They're the
Tuner.
tuner. Yes, tuner,
But
spooning.
one of them used to be a mini truck back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day, back in the far day, dude.
Yeah.
Like holy shit,
Well,
back in the day,
Early 2000s.
early 2000s went.
Castaway.
Cat. Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I'm down with all that shit. Like, I have the whole dreams of doing cool motor swaps to my stuff, and then I think about how much I drive it and where you're gonna have to get parts, and I'm just like,
Yeah. Okay,
yeah, I
but
guess we're rebuilding that.
what up,
22 already.
Michaela? Fucking from fucking XL, Michaela.
Michaela.
Yeah.
Oh, hi. I made
So-
sure to look this way. This time. Oh, hi.
So since you're building your Tacoma, is there anything that you're fighting with other than the fucking having to redo the frame, other than the fucking motor? Are you
No.
gonna go back to what it is, or are you gonna try to do it some
No,
little
no.
different?
I mean, I'm keeping the motor. I mean,
Okay.
it's pretty. Everything's
Solid.
pretty much solid.
Okay.
I fixed some leaks on there. I've got a new rack and pinion, ball joints. Just kind of all the
Just-
maintenance.
Just went through it.
Yeah, especially when I got in it, airbags, airlines,
Yeah.
compressors. The work.
Yeah.
So right now it's just
Blown up.
it's
I
just
know.
adding on to little things that, hey, this is a little more shore worthy. Okay, now focus on a little bit on the motor or the transmission or anything like that to get it functioning correctly.
All right, guys. I see you there. I know we only need 4 cylinders.
Yeah,
I know.
that's all we
That's
need.
it. What up? Erica and Rosalinda Diaz. What up, guys? Fucking. So, what about you, Wade? Are you trying to do this like your motor? Have you drive it all the fucking time?
Yeah.
What up, Kevin?
There's the thing, right? Like, I have other builds in mind
Okay.
that I can play with performance shit. If this one's gonna stay my driver, then it just makes sense to just keep a reliable 22 RE in there.
And that's it.
Originally I had a 2JZ GTE
Pretty
I was
much.
building, and it was nice big
Yeah, Mark.
turbo, and it was
There
gonna
you
be
go,
some
Mark.
fun stuff.
Look at that. That would fucking
And
be nice.
we were gonna make it to a 95 Tacoma tranny.
See?
Kinda
Look at
had
that.
Everything planned
See?
out.
See, Wade, that'd be nice in the,
But then
in the
what
Tacoma.
happens is you just start kind of realizing if I'm going to keep driving it the way that I am, if I need a part somewhere, if I need something to have, it's like, this is not. It makes a good around town cruiser. Like it's something I want to have for taking the Severed or taking a cruise.
You
But
just want something that's
you're not gonna
reliable.
hop in that. Like I drove to Colorado last year. That's not something you want to break down on the way to Colorado in.
Try to find
Try
parts
and
for
find a
that.
part for
Yeah.
something that you built.
Damn.
Like that.
Not an easy task.
No. So, I've talked with the guys at Terry Thornberry's a little bit about doing some stuff and some things. And that'll probably happen for another build. But as long as this truck remains my driver, cruiser, my daughter's 6. She calls it her truck. Right? It's her truck. I know you're probably watching. It's your truck. Like,
I've got a 5-year-old.
As long as
his
it's
truck.
something we're
Beastie
taking her to
Boys
school in.
loans.
People don't realize, but like the first day it was back together, she's like, I'm taking my truck to school. And like that was the day before Art of Noise, the day that
Nice.
everybody thinks I played him with the whole, and I know we'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
but
yeah. God damn
But
it,
it's-
Way.
I think people think like, sometimes because TV is so accessible now, YouTube, Facebook, everybody thinks that like they watch Putin's Fab Shop and that's the character, the guy. A lot of people don't realize that like I really don't know shit. And I'm just figuring it out as I go along, just like everybody
Hey,
else.
and that's great, Way.
It's
That's
not an
mini
act,
trucking.
It's not a gimmick, right?
You're like, I really don't.
Like,
I'm
hey,
like, I haven't
we gonna
built
figure
one.
this
Yeah.
out, or I'm gonna hit him up or you up, and we're
And
gonna figure it out together.
Oh yeah, you can always hit us up.
And you know what's weird? And somebody's gonna fucking come and
I
tell me
think-
some shit. Is I get it. I interviewed a person who didn't know about the vehicles in general. The thing is he knows about cars. He knows about trucks. It's just he's having to fucking figure it out and learn how to build it without having somebody be like, hey, dude, fucking here
Yeah.
you go, here you go, here you go. Let's throw. No, it's hey, you're gonna build it. You're gonna fucking fuck up some shit. You might break something, but you have a lot of people to come to give you good feedback, tell you, hey man, this is what you're doing. Hey, maybe if you try this route, to do something different. Everybody's
Do you
gonna
get a
give
lot
their
of that?
opinion.
Like when you build stuff, feedback on all that? Because
I
I was surprised at how little feedback or help I got.
it all depends on how you do it, dude. It like the only feedback I ever got when I started doing my convertible and started to take trailering it places was
You get negative feedback. That you
I
don't
get
like, right?
so much. Like I would be like, people would be like, well, why don't you cut your windshield like do it
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this, or how about you fucking do a wrap around? I'm like, no. I go, for right now it looks like a rat rod. I got 2 jumper seats out of an extra cab hard body that flip down.
He's got the tiny.
Yeah.
The tiny
Yeah, I know
butt
what you're
seats.
talking about.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I have those. So literally, when you flip them up, it makes the fucking cab all big.
Yeah.
And I'm riding on an old school fucking 4-link setup that without the Heim joints, so you don't get that much flex when you go side to side. I can't really fucking, but it still fucking rolls down the road. It hasn't failed.
Yeah.
I built it to drive like me when my friend Dennis. And when we went to go cut it up, it sat at his house for 4.5 months. And it was literally him mocking it back up, measuring, taking it apart, mocking it back up. My frame was shot. My frame was fucking 3.5 inches out from the back. So we literally had to get a come along with a fucking torch and bring it back in. So if you look at it, you can see it go straight and it'll come back out and it'll come back in. So it's like
The blue one or the
the
tan
blue one, the blue one.
Oh,
No,
the tan
no,
one. Which one are we
the
talking
convertible
about?
way. The convertible is like, we literally had to do that because I wanted to keep certain parts of the frame. I only wanted to build a notch. And when we did that, I didn't realize that it was fucking fucked up that bad. So we literally cut it from the back half of the cab and started off all fresh.
Yep.
And literally the whole back half is built. So I have perfect clearance all the way around. I can drive completely aired out.
I agree with Kevin on that one.
What? I didn't.
Kevin said, that's the build, not bought group. Garage builds don't get enough love in
They don't.
today's scene. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, a lot of garage stuff does not get save me. a lot of
You guys are sitting here.
a lot of garage stuff doesn't get played, but at the same time, like I said, my stuff, I built it between me and my friend Dennis. You know what I mean? That was it.
Yeah.
Like that was the only dude I knew at the time that was like, hey man, other than Big D. But I wasn't living with them at the time. I was fucking living with my parents still, and I was living off Litchfield and building shit. And that's the only car I had. Like I had the convertible and a shitty ass van.
Yeah.
Which knowing now, I wish I would have kept the van because I had a 5.0 in it, fucking 40 Econoline van.
Yeah.
But I didn't keep it like a dumbass. But that's fucking saved me.
See, we're all older and wiser.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
But the thing is
during
now,
my process, one of the greatest pieces of advice that I got that I didn't realize was advice at the time was when you're doing stuff like what you described is learning to depend on yourself, right? Like Taco Chris, this dude, I hope he's watching. Like,
yep.
He said that to me and I was like, no, it really makes you learn to trust your instinct and rely on yourself. You don't realize sometimes that you having to be on your own is what you needed.
And that's where you get the confidence to build some stuff.
Exactly.
Because there's been times that I do have a fucking homie that fucking helps. But there's times where I'm just like, okay, cool. Where I know he
Well,
won't. You know,
I can literally be right there with him, and I'm
And
like,
now that we're older
I'm
and we
like,
all
dude,
have families and
you-
jobs and
you got
lives pulling
this.
us different directions, it's
Yeah,
harder
it's
for
always-
our friends to always be there. They may
Yeah.
want to be there and help,
but
they
they're not
can't,
always going
right?
to be
'Cause
there.
We all have
you know?
obligations.
Oh yeah.
you
But
know?
like now, it's just like everyone's like, oh, well, no. I'm like, no. Like building for me now is just a whole. It's not like it used to be. Like now, I go, cool. I know I have enough resources that another like and subscribe, guys.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck yeah.
This is what I
Yes.
promised you. We would bring this to the table when we
Shut
came
up.
to Sunsets in the house. Subscribe.
Yeah,
That
like and
happened.
subscribe.
I knew it.
Shut up, Mark.
I told you.
Fuck you.
I told you. It was gonna
Fucking
happen.
Mark.
I told you, Moses.
Shut up, Mark.
Subscribe.
Fucking Mark.
Save me.
You're trapped here. It's all right. It's like the caterpillar.
I'm
movie.
blinking twice.
Oh my god.
Yes, yes. Is there anything that you guys?
Dude, Chris is the man.
Is there anything that you guys would do differently now, knowing what you know about the way the way the scene is, and how trucks are being built?
Yeah, I would just pay somebody.
not Bill.
Dude, that shit's so much harder in your 40s than when you're in your
I know,
20s.
right? Because you can't bend over all the time.
My wife's like looking at me like she's gonna start an IV drip when I come in from the garage. And
I know, right?
She's like, "You're still out there?" I'm like, "I never came in."
10 years ago, fucking around with mini trucks. I was
Right?
like,
Oh, yeah,
let's
dude,
go.
yeah.
Like,
Now it's
you're
like,
hurting
now
in
I'm like-
places you didn't know you could hurt.
I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm
Oh,
laid
dude.
up for like another day.
Dude, trust me. When you're fucking sitting there underneath something or crammed upside down, and you're just like,
Yeah,
all right, fuck
yeah.
it, you know.
I mean, there's one thing that I've seen is this. It's these car shows are what you get there at 8 o'clock, and we're doing raffles at 3, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Trophies at 5.
Yep.
I mean, a lot of people now. We have families now. It's just like,
Yeah.
how do we
How do you have your kids sit there the whole time?
exactly
And walk
we- we-
around
We,
and-
make this more of a family event. You know, I know there's the cornhole. Oh yeah, you know, or do we need to bring a blow up?
Hey, you're a lady way.
So.
No, it's over there. It's over there.
Oh, but she's saying hi to you.
Oh,
Oh shit!
sorry,
Oh
bro.
shit! Oh god! Here we go.
It's the truck.
Yeah.
So where do you guys see mini trucking going into the future, other than minus the stupid
Back
Cybertruck
to
crap?
solid colors and away from graphics. It's gonna get burned out.
You think so?
Yeah, man. Everything comes in cycles, right?
Yeah.
Graphics are hitting hard right now.
Yeah, and graphics are hard. I mean, how hard do you have to get? I mean, that's the only thing is, I mean, 27 multicolor.
You know what else is weird right now?
150.
Body mod graphics are like in,
Yeah.
right? Look at that
Graphics
new.
always been in.
Who's the gentleman? The new green Tacoma that's badass.
Oh,
Everybody-
that's Ryan
Oh
Johnson.
yeah, Ryan
Okay.
Johnson.
Ryan, yeah.
But you
Ryan
notice,
Johnson.
like everybody's doing the fat fabs thing. Like graphics are in, no body mods. Nobody's doing Lambo doors. Nobody's shaking.
But nobody
tailgates,
wants
nobody's
Lambo
doing
doors.
Suicide.
Who the fuck wants
But my
Lambo
point
doors
is,
with?
like the body mods are nobody's doing crazy
No,
shit.
because
There's no homicide
No.
doors. There's no.
no,
like,
there's not.
I'm not taking my bumper and molding it in shape. I'm not putting accurate. Remember the trend in the late '90s when
Yes,
kids were doing like
yeah,
import
yep,
bumpers on
Yeah,
trucks?
yeah.
stock
They were.
bumper covers,
Oh,
and
what's his name with the silver,
now it's
the
just
silver
leave the door
Toyota?
handles, leave the corner lights, and throw a bunch of
It's
paint on it.
pretty much it's a stock truck.
Yeah,
That's
we've totally
with graphics.
shifted. It's an interesting thing. Like,
But
I wonder
everybody
if it'll
says
shift
it's
back to going
nostalgia.
crazy again.
But everybody says it's nostalgia. You got to remember, wait, there's older mini truckers that are walking away. There's older mini truckers that are retiring. You have older mini truckers who haven't been in the game for the past 40 years,
for sure.
you know, and then you have other mini truckers who are in the game, but at the same time are like, nope, I'm happy and comfortable with what my truck looks like. It's been like this for 30, 40, 50 something years,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to change it.
Yeah, I finally got it this way. I just want to keep it
But
this
but
way.
at the same time, like you said earlier, half of the trucks back in the day were built so far ahead of its time that when you look at it now, you're like, oh, dude, what the fuck? Like they're barely like they only started doing that in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Why? It's 2024. The new age hot rodders, the new age mini truckers are going, oh, you guys are barely started doing that? At that, like, no, dude, like we paved the way for you guys to put every fucking thing in a Tesla. This is what I believe. Every automotive developer sends out one person to go to truck shows, car shows, lowrider meets, and whatnot.
Sure.
So they can go and see what's trending and what they can sit there and put in a newer vehicle.
Sure. I
Because-
think a lot of those ideas come from people within the scene
Yes.
and the community.
Yeah.
You know?
You know, yeah, but at the same time, dude, there might be somebody we know who used to work for Chrysler, or
Oh,
you
absolutely.
know.
Yeah.
But I believe automotive people send out people to go check out what's new, what's handy, what's trending, and then all of a
Secret
sudden,
shoppers.
yeah, like a secret shopper.
You know what I want to see happen? This is just me personally. Like, I want to see like what's going on in Japan, like with Weekfest and stuff happening. With those style of builds.
So those builds are
Come
just
to,
out of
like,
yeah,
like this scene.
but it's
Yep.
different
The
way.
detail, the shaped firewalls, the
But
wire
it's
trucks,
so
the-
different over there,
you
dude.
know?
Like
But we used to set the standard,
and they
and
just
now I
took
feel
it.
like the
Taking
U.S.
it.
has totally
Dude,
dropped
they-
off.
Yeah.
dude.
We're like,
Tokyo right now, dude.
yeah, it's
on-
crazy.
They are on their like,
It's a whole nother level, dude.
dude. I seen one video where they show the back half of a fucking Tacoma, okay, and the dude literally has like a weird ass cantilever setup where all you see is the frame horns, and there's like all you see is the axle, and there's no other frame around it. It's just that's what's holding
You're
it.
talking about, yeah, I know what Tacoma you're talking
Yeah.
about.
And
It's a two-door.
Yeah, they show him
Two-door
driving.
extended cab.
They show him driving through the underpass in Tokyo, and all you see is the fucking rear end.
There's no bed.
No bed, no frame,
nothing.
no frame behind it,
So do
but
you
a
think, let me
cantilever
ask you
set.
a question. So do you think it's the older guys that are just saying this is what's cool and stopping us from evolving into doing that high level of detail? and function?
No. What I think
Because something's happening to where like
it's
the old guard at
educational.
these shows is just giving
That's at 9 o'clock.
certain type
I
of
know,
love
that's
to
at 9
certain
o'clock.
vehicles.
It's
God
the
damn it.
politic aspect.
And if you
Okay,
step-
all right.
if you step out
Both of you
building a
motherfuckers.
Boydster, like, you
Both of
can't
you
roll
motherfuckers.
anymore,
It's
you know?
not 9 o'clock yet.
I'm just saying. It's like all of a sudden we're all building Boydsters.
I
and
know,
you can't
but
step
look,
out the left and
I-
right.
No, you-
lateral
Okay.
movement.
You step out of line, then
Yeah.
you shun, then you go to the back.
It's like no graphics and village.
Yes, I know. Wait, it's 11. It's 8:48. When there's not even time for that shit.
Making sure people stick around.
They are. They're gonna stick around because you already stepped on so much shit. Wait, holy fuck!
I'm kind of good at that.
I
Okay.
know,
What are we here for?
And
I
that's kinda what
understand
do
that.
for a living.
and this is what's great because
This is what you wanted.
definitely this is the best. This is like this is the dark episode that I wanted. Now I can have somebody who fucking go like, hey, this is the way it went.
You can put it all on me. Address all your hate mail to Ben. Leave Moses out of this. Like, don't bring Sunset into this. Like,
Hey, that's your own way. Here we
I'll
go.
take it.
Here comes Silent
I'll
Mark.
take it.
Mark's like, I'm not in the middle.
I'm not here.
Oh my god.
So as many
He's not wrong.
is mini
He's not
trucking is building mini trucks throughout has been something you guys wanted to do since you guys were little, or is it
No.
what did you other than you were in the military?
Well, yeah, so, yeah.
You know,
that was the
thank
only
you
thing
for
in
your
the
service.
military, And that's the only thing, high school, I had a 67 bug. I slammed that. That was only a static drop, neon static drop. Not until I got here, after my static drop, MDS Silverado got wrecked, which got me the OBS, which was bad, and it was like, ooh, that's another level.
So, but literally that's like no matter what, that's you've always wanted to be like, I want to have badass cars when I'm, older and
Well,
or-
it's not that it's just badass cars. I enjoy the craftsmanship that what goes into it and trying to do the same thing to my vehicles that someone else may be doing,
Yeah.
or learning off of someone else, how that's done and everything like that. And it's one thing, it's just that it's more than a hobby,
Yeah.
it's more of an addiction.
okay. And then you guys both have families, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So how does that come into play? Like you were saying earlier, Ben, about how your daughter, that's my truck. Like how about you, Mark?
Didn't you have her on YouTube,
with your-
recording while you were welding?
with your
It's just
family.
cutting stencils.
Yeah,
putting the
so,
floor
like-
back in.
So how do you guys play that being dads? Being fathers to
Well,
do
my
you-
kids are adults, so
They gone.
they're gone.
okay, but like has any of your kids like do you feel they
Unless
would
my dog's gonna come out there
oh
and
yeah.
go.
But do you think
All right,
It is
still-
2024.
that'll get some
still want my
subscribers.
50?
Yeah,
So she still wants a 50?
Yeah.
A 50 lead sled?
Damn tax man.
Oh god, dude. You know how hard that's you be able to find one?
Oh no, I had one.
You had one?
I had to sell it because my taxes I didn't claim enough.
Nah.
So,
Man, just do what Mexicans do and just fucking don't fucking just forget about it till next year.
Yeah.
I'm responsible,
Nah.
That works out so well.
but I'm responsible.
I know. We're all responsible, but yet we have money
Responsible
pits.
to some level.
Yeah, we all got money pits.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all sitting in our driveways.
Oh no, mine's in my garage.
Oh, okay.
I won't put that thing out in the driveway.
No.
What kind of neighborhood do you think this is?
Fucking band will come around and fucking take off something off your truck and be like, "Hey, look what I found."
I needed these lights. I'm gonna mold them into my truck.
My daughter, yeah. My daughter says my truck and my POS Beamer is hers.
Yep.
Damn,
that's it,
dude.
That's it. That's it.
Fuck, dude. See, I don't
My
got
kids,
kids.
my
so-
kids are a consideration for why. Like I thought I was going to be a lone wolf, solo rider, never join a club. I had no desire to join a club. I want to build a truck. I've been building this truck in my head every night when my head would hit the pillow, whether it was good times, bad times, broke, living under a bush, or COVID times again, and now it's happening. I have been always wanting a single cab Toyota 90s pickup, and I was going to build this truck before I fucking died. I
And
have
that was
cars
it.
that I should be putting money into that are actually worth something in my backyard that are not getting any of my time right now.
But the Toyota
That's
was
how
like,
much I always wanted to get back to mini trucking. It was just something to me that I felt like this is my home. These are
That's
my
tight.
people. They get me.
is there a
You know?
crew cab in your future?
Nope. I don't care about a full size. I don't.
No,
care
no, no,
about
not a full size
anything.
way.
Like, I don't-
Not a full
no,
size.
I-
Not a four-door Toyota.
No, this is the truck I wanted to build.
I know he's got the Forerunner.
No, I don't want to build. I don't want to have 7 mini trucks. I think this is it. I wanted this truck.
And the Forerunner is just
It was a nice distraction, but ultimately, you see, that's why I got pushed to the back because I was deviating from what I wanted. Like this is what I wanted, man.
Damn,
this is
dude,
what I
what do you-
dreamt about for a
I'll trade
long
you.
time. You know,
hey, if you ever want to get rid of that Forerunner, let me know. Kawhi, don't think there was
that's
nothing
my boy.
with
What
body
up,
mods
pineapple?
and Lambo doors.
Hey, man, I'll see you next
Everybody
week.
in Lambo doors, fool.
I'll see you next
Lambo
week,
doors,
buddy.
bro. But I'm okay. There was I think now because there's not enough kids going. Well, there is some kids that are going to automotive schools and whatnot.
The automotive schools are a
And
fucking
that's the point I was making, though. Getting back to what I was saying, like,
Yeah,
with even joining Sunset, and one of the big factors of that was the question you asked was my kids.
Yeah.
I've got my son's 17. My daughter is 6 now, and cars are a big part of our life. Friends like Mark are a big part of our life. When I met the guys from XL, Sunset, Fuse, Jake, some of these people in the valley here, people you just start meeting. You're back, and you're like, you just feel like this is where I was belong.
Yep.
And my son is a lot closer and has a lot more in relation to like Ryan, who you had on your
Yeah.
show. People that are 18, 19, 20
Yeah.
years old.
Oh yeah.
If we want mini trucking to go and him to be taught the right way, then I need to align with a club that's going to
That'll
set them
show
up
you
for
that.
success so that this continues. So all this continues.
but it's so
'Cause
hard.
that's what it's all about. I think people get short-sighted and we're doing the here and right now.
Yeah,
But if
but
we
nobody
want this
sees
to
the
go
long
on,
run. You got to show the next generation.
and these
what we're
guys,
doing.
like some of the seniors in our club, Jay, like, our president, like they said the right things to me that made a lot of sense.
And
But,
that's
like,
good, though.
Yeah, you're right, man. Like,
And
we gotta
that's
show,
good.
like, the right way to do
Yeah.
things.
And it's like I said, there's always a kid at that show that was once us at a
Right.
show.
Right.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
and going, oh shit, I want that. Like I said, I've had times where I've driven my tan truck, and I went to a Ross, and some lady came out and wanted to take pictures.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You know, and what up, Cole?
Yeah.
Show me your butt. No one's showing anybody's
Oh,
butthole.
show me your butthole.
No one's
Where's
gonna
your
show anybody's
diaper?
butthole.
Where's your diaper?
Man,
Yeah,
they didn't like that when he was
Oh wait.
doing awards last weekend.
yeah.
Oh,
No,
were
bet.
those the?
Yes. Diaper Boy and Grogu. Yes. Sorry,
Yeah.
they couldn't be here tonight, but I'm glad you guys are watching at home.
Show me your butthole.
There were some
They
people.
were handcuffed together.
There were some
What?
people at the show that were not happy that Sunset believes in tradition and believes in running their
It
members.
was hilarious, bro.
Two people handcuffed together.
Yeah.
Have you
One
ever
of them
been
was-
ran?
Gotta pay your dues.
Yeah,
Moses.
but the last time when I was ran, holy
was
fuck,
all
dude!
this
I was,
Saran wrap.
yeah.
Saran wrap back in the day.
Yeah,
It's-
so you get saran wrap
it's
and
the
covered
same
in
thing.
ketchup and
It's
mustard. And that was it.
2024. We're progressing.
It's sand wrap.
Okay,
It's
same
wrap.
shit, but
You know,
fuck.
it's just evolving. It's just
just
progressing.
evolving.
It's the same thing.
Shut up, Kevin.
No,
one's paying $20.
Ben was going off too. That it's just even my grandchild. I even forgot
Yeah.
about him. That
Yeah, you guys
we
took
went
him to LST, right?
Yeah, went to LST. He loved
LST
it.
is a shit.
And he always talks about Grandpa's truck. Either the green one or the
Think
blue
about
one.
that. That's so
And
cool,
okay,
right?
and there you go. Like when stuff like that, when you have your
You're
your
shaping and
grandkids,
molding
and they're like,
minds
and they
into future
want to
mini
do that,
truckers.
like that's badass. I remember watching my homie build his Mazda, and I would go help him do some body work, and his little boy would come out, Dad, can I help Stan? And he would hand him a bike. Go
dope.
ahead, and he would, and that's the shit.
That's what you guys.
Ah, damn, he looks fucked Fucking Derek looks smashed, bro.
Yeah, it was a good show.
Damn.
That's what we call that, a good show.
That was a good show.
See, look,
Shit.
handcuffed the whole damn day.
Oh shit, they
whole
were.
damn day.
Goddamn, dude.
Yep.
Oh shit. Damn, dude.
That was
No, you drink all that beer, you eventually gotta pay the deposits. And the
Yeah, I
returns,
know, right? Yeah.
That means people were going to the bathroom handcuffed. is what I'm
Holy
trying to get
fuck.
I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. Those poor
20. Oh my god, dude. No
He
one's
doesn't have to take a dude.
fuck you, Dan. No one's fucking taking any clothes off today.
I
No
mean, I don't rate
nakedness.
that.
I
No,
don't see no
none of that.
messages from Dan.
Chris went to bed, so I got to be his wingman. $20 and a new
Mexico?
diaper. Fucking no.
Oh, now we're
No.
getting the Knox going.
God
Hey,
no.
guess what?
No, it's not even
You got 3 minutes.
3 minutes to fucking horse.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god, dude.
No,
Oh, Mark
no.
got a pic of his run back. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
shit.
Shake.
Yeah. Unfinished
unfinished
business. There we
man.
go.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
And you are you trailering or driving?
No, I'll be driving.
What about you,
I
Mark?
don't own a trailer. Thank you.
Yeah,
For the
so
record.
it's the only thing. I'm bringing the trailer, even though I want to drive mine.
Uh-huh.
But we have Robert Smith that's going to be going with this. So
So you guys pretty much got
we got a
a
little caravan. So we've got the.
Oh, you mean Red Rocks? Red Rocks.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
saying unfinished business. But
Well,
yeah, we're
unfinished
yeah.
business.
Either way,
either way, you guys
either way,
are
Mark
still,
will be on a trailer and I will be driving. Let the record state.
this time it'll make it. This time it'll make it.
We got backups.
You got backups? Yeah, we gotta have a backup, right? Shit.
We'll be good.
Is there any other
It's a great
shows other
drive.
than those that you guys are going to, or are you guys
What-
The
like,
rest of the year,
yeah?
I got it all laid out. You want to hear it?
Yeah, go for
Mini
it.
Truck Showdown,
Okay.
Neptune's Cruise.
Okay.
Definitely going to be there for those two. You know, probably do the toy drive, Victor, and Mini Truck Revival at the end of the year. Anything Victor, Mini Truck Revival does.
And then straight
I'm
out
fucking
fucking
there.
going. All right.
I'm there.
All right. Well, fucking mini truck revival. DM us, man.
But I'm thinking about like, what do you guys do? There's that show, right? The Cruise to the Northwest, right? Isn't there something coming back? Oregon, Washington. I don't know that area, so forgive me if I'm speaking out of turn.
Yeah.
But there's like a show that might be coming back, or
Yeah,
there's
that's
another, right?
there's a bunch of
I
there's
would
one show
love
that's
to hop
supposed
in
to
my
come
shit
back.
and drive to the Pacific Northwest. Like, I think
Oh,
that
yeah,
would
who
just be
wouldn't?
amazing,
Oh, that'd
right?
be freaking awesome.
Yeah. So that's on the radar since I missed Nats, which I know is like what 1 minute away. We're gonna talk about.
Kevin says
So-
Washington.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Derek's asking when's Neptune.
Neptune's Cruise, I think, is July
And I
27th.
picked out the outfit.
Yeah. And if you don't know what that is,
Damn,
it's
dude.
fantastic.
Damn.
I picked out the outfit.
There's
Damn,
nothing like
dude.
cruising mini
That's
trucks at
that's
the
a run,
PCH.
bro. That's a run.
So yeah, that's running.
That's a running.
That's running.
Yeah.
I picked out the
That's
outfit.
running.
Hey. At least they let you pick out the outfit, fool.
Yeah.
Because half of those motherfuckers would probably be like, you naked.
Well, that's the only thing is, being on
Severed
a
used to do that.
deployment and then crossing the
Oh
line,
shit, dude. Yeah.
This ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Nice.
That
Oh,
is nothing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Scraping the Rockies.
Yep.
You got
Still
another
in the
one. You got
Rockies,
another one
but
coming up.
that's what still 6-7 hours
I
away.
believe probably.
mean,
There
That
you
was a
go.
rough drive
Sunset
last year.
Washington's throwing a big show towards the end of the
Yeah,
year.
yeah, I
Nice,
knew
all
there
right,
was like a
Dante.
show that was supposed to be coming back or something.
Fucking Chewy, let's go.
Oh, what's up, Chewy? What's up, dog? That's
Hell yeah.
awesome.
Chewy's awesome.
Good stuff, man.
Fucking Chewy.
Yeah, you guys have had some great people on.
No, we will. Dude.
It's
We
a good
always-
start.
always-
We've been trying.
It's
Yeah,
a good
it's all we've been
start
trying,
to a
dude.
great thing.
Hell yeah.
yeah.
I don't know
Thank
if
you
you're
very
aware
much.
of that.
Motherfucker, goddamn tapping me. Fuck. All right. So, other than that, and you guys been doing the family stuff, and you guys are all building your shit and everything. Like, it's so good to see that. So, we're gonna go to commercial break, and then we'll get back to the show, and we'll get that controversial questions going, and we'll fucking see what happens.
oh,
See how many blink. right, guys, we are back. It's 9 o'clock, and it's time for controversial questions.
There's only 9 people on Facebook.
Hey,
I don't
that's
know
fine.
I don't know how many are on YouTube.
Hey, that's fine. 9 people is 9 people. Sweet.
That's 20 people.
That's 20 people.
This is gonna get
20
real
people to hear
interesting
about weird and
real
butt
quick.
butter. So we want to give a
Somebody
quick
better
shout
pay
out.
attention to the comments.
We want-
These are gonna get real hot.
We want to give a quick shout out to Butt Butter Automotive Wax.
Oh, Jesus.
Um,
You better freaking.
it's gonna happen. It's gonna
You
happen.
better.
It's
patent
gonna
that.
happen. I am.
You're
I am
gonna
going
screw
to.
it.
You better trademark it quick.
I am going
And
to.
better.
there's Kevin.
Yeah.
First one.
I know. Here we go.
Round
So
2, fight.
so controversial question way.
Oh,
I posted
thanks.
it.
We got a diaper.
Why are you yelling at your wife?
You got to wear this diaper for the rest of the show.
He's over there yelling at his wife. Fuck.
Yelling at
All right,
my
fucking
wife.
Mark joining us after
Sandwich.
screaming at his wife. Make him a sandwich.
But I love
Jesus. I know, right? All right, so controversial questions.
Oh yes, sir.
You ready? Yeah, hand them. All right, so, all right, Ben.
What
So
about
what the fuck made you want to blow apart your truck? And then I heard you hit mini nats and then it was like a bust.
So here's what happened.
You blew it apart.
And this goes back to that like head hitting the pillow for my
Yeah.
whole life. Like there's a high standard, right? Low trucks, high standards.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like, am I really gonna go to the 30th annual mini nats, your dream come true type thing? I don't know if a lot of people know this. I know it pissed a lot of people off that found out, but they actually accepted my truck to
Nuh-uh.
actually show.
Yeah, they did.
What?
Yeah.
Pendejo, you should have
Like, I got
fucking
a
took it,
ticket.
fool.
So, right? So I think that's when it started for me. It was like, there's no way that I'm pulling a half-ass, won't lay frame, needs Z fucking Toyota. That's
Yeah.
not the Toyota I built in my dream.
Okay, so you were already
So that's it. So it was like, mechanically, the truck was pretty okay.
okay.
Like engine-wise, drivetrain-wise, we'll say. Okay. Suspension-wise, she needed some help. But still, it's not body. And, that whole inch or pinch shit. Like,
Yep.
so you look at the calendar and there was like 71 days. And I'm like, I can fucking do this. It's 71 days. It's no fucking problem.
But you forgot you had kids.
So Friday before Art of Noise, which was a week before Nats,
Yeah.
A week. Yeah.
I drove the truck that Saturday to the show. The truck was running and driving. The holdups for me were like, there was no drive time on the truck. And you're about to do a 4,000-mile round trip.
Yep.
And you're
Oh, so
47 years old now, and your gauge cluster intermittently is blowing fuses, right? Your front shock is kind of acting weird. The bed's just tack welded on because you put it on Friday night. I think a lot of people think like I led them on and I pumped them with like
Yeah.
the state of the truck
Yeah.
because of the way the YouTube videos came out.
And you're like, no,
Like,
it's not
oh,
like
this
that.
truck's already together in it. No, that truck did not have a fucking bed. That truck didn't have a front end on it Friday before
Oh
Art of
shit.
Noise.
Really?
No,
Damn way.
no. Matter of fact, at that time, I had drove it around the block twice.
And
Sounds
that was
like,
it.
Sounds like our pines.
Yeah. And mind you,
Sound like
I
a
built
pine.
my own frame. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I did all my Willwood brakes. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I rewired half the truck. I don't know what I went to shut the hood and realized I never took into account. I lowered the engine, but I never took into account putting an air filter.
Oh,
and
for
a-
the yeah,
so
yeah.
now I had to extend all those
Oh,
wires for the
shit,
throttle
dude.
body, and I had to and now there's a
Damn,
battery
fool.
in the way because I was going to move the battery to the back, but you start cutting things when you're running tight on time.
Yep.
And like you said, I would like to blame it on something as simple as family and kids. It wasn't. What it was just I'm old, man, and I got tired. And you start taking a day off to recover.
Don't know what the
And,
fuck
you
I'm
know,
doing.
Yeah, no.
Fucking
That shit, I think that's the funniest part. You
Mark,
can leave it up.
Mark.
Because I think that's the funniest part about YouTube is people think again, like I was mentioning earlier, like you're playing a role or like this.
Yeah,
is
you're a character. Yeah.
Nah, man, I don't know what I'm doing. Like I don't, and it's awesome to have to redo the shocks 3 or 4 or 5 times and own that shit. Like a wise man once said to me, "Your ego is not your amigo." Meaning,
Yep.
Quit
No.
fucking fronting, dude. You don't know shit. Ask. You don't know shit. Break shit. Learn. Do it again.
Yep.
And I have no problem doing that.
And that's
And
good.
I don't have the hard part that probably held me up was sharing that with the world, recording those videos, editing, and hitting that schedule because I was putting out two videos a week most of the time,
Oh yeah.
and it was
Hey, it was hidden, dude.
was tough.
Dude, even I was
It's-
watching it.
it just kind of turned into this own
It
beast.
just-
I
oh.
didn't know people were going to start following me. I
Oh,
didn't
wow.
know people
So
were
it
going
just-
to get
it just-
interested in this.
It just tumbled and just
it
fucking
just kind of
blew up.
snowballed
Yeah,
to the
see,
point
I
of
was-
like even you guys saying, "Hey, you should
Mark
come on the
loses
show,"
his
you
dentures
know?
and now we're Mark loses his dentures and now we're going to
So-
subscribe.
What,
Now we're going to
back-
subtitles.
Going back,
going back. So would you have done it at that 70th day? Then
There we
start at
go.
the 60th
See?
day?
In hindsight, I mean, like, I just won't put a deadline on myself.
Okay,
again. I
but-
could have done it.
Okay,
Oh,
but
yeah.
how
You can't do the
how
deadline
far
thing.
were you? How far were you when you were like, nope, I'm not gonna make it? Like,
That Thursday. Mini Nats starts Friday. That Thursday before, my wife walked in the garage and she's like, "You guys can still make it if you drive straight through." That's my wife. She's awesome.
yeah, okay,
Okay.
all right.
And I just knew with my 17-year-old son going to be sitting co-pilot and stuff.
You were
I'm just
like, nope.
This truck is only driven at that point to Art of Noise and back.
Oh shit,
Like,
and
you
that, and
know,
that
'cause
was
it immediately got tore apart again to start getting
to start.
into it.
Okay, so that's
I
what I
didn't-
was trying to figure out. Like,
Yeah, I just in my mind, I can still fucking make it because I'm not a quitter. Like,
But-
we're gonna do this.
okay, but you were what at one point? Like, you were already halfway putting it back together, or were you still like in the process of fucking fixing all the bullshit?
It was
came to
running
that?
and driving, but was it safe to drive? Was the question.
Ah, okay.
Meaning, like, well, that it was safe to drive. Maybe that's not the right way to say it, but like,
Well, yeah.
No,
if you're
it-
just gonna end up on a trailer, then what the fuck's then?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of where I was like, that's stupid. Just
Yeah,
to make it
wait,
to Texas and end up on a trailer. Why?
Well, that's
why
like
even?
when I body dropped mine, the Frontier. I body dropped the Frontier.
So instead,
got
I
it
did the
done.
responsible thing. I called it. I dropped the ticket in the mail. Overnight, aired it to somebody that could use it. I met a lot of great people through YouTube
Awesome.
and a lot of other YouTubers and guys that were supporting and stuff. And I made sure that somebody else got that ticket and got their way in so that it wasn't
Nice,
wasted.
nice.
Because that's what you should do in this community. You should
And
help
what's-
people,
and what's
you should
crazy-
help somebody else make their dream come true.
and what's crazy is what's badass about that, dude. I love that. I love that because what Cruise Through the
We
Pines.
passed it all on. Like, there's a
That's
few
good,
channels I
dude.
think you might know, like Crawford, Virginia is for lowriders,
Yep,
right?
yep.
And then Brandon with lower class fab, and some of these guys that I met,
dude,
like
they're- lower class fab. puts out
Magic
some
Metal
fucking
Man,
shit,
like I'm
dude.
just starting to get to know, but we all kind of like had this pact of like, you know,
And that's tight,
we're gonna
though.
get there and we're gonna make this happen.
And that's tight though because you were able to give somebody that whole shit, dude. Like I'm gonna fucking have my shit
Oh
in
shit!
mini.
I didn't
Nats.
plan on going, but now I'm
Now I'm going like
I'm
you know,
fucking
like
going.
oh
So it's
shit,
cool.
you
So
know,
it's
like
cool. So
that's-
the ticket one doesn't go to waste, and two, somebody else gets
Yep.
to have an awesome memory.
that's fucking bad.
So it still makes my memories of this year great.
But what's tight though? Okay, so like
You made somebody else's.
somebody else's
Yeah.
memories, right?
It's cool stuff.
So like, all right, Mark.
It's
Oh my
right.
god. All right, Mark. So how do you? So other than you buying that TV dinner, or you got a hold of the TV dinner, how did you get a hold of that thing?
So the story on it is,
Well, you know,
if you've known, I had a 96 OBS. The green
yes,
one.
Yep.
yeah,
So
that was badass. I
I
love that
wanted
thing.
to do something else to that, but it was like, how much money do I got to dump into this to get to where that Toyota's at?
Okay.
I wanted it bodied, so it would have been doing what he would have done.
Yeah.
But that's a full size.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't have the garage space for a full size.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I sold my Tiguan to get the blue one. Got the blue one, bought it from a Freaks member in
Who the
Florida,
fuck bought a Tiguan off you?
CarMax.
Oh,
I had a.
thank God for
2021
CarMax.
That's actually
Because
a
I was
really
gonna be like, who the
good
fuck?
answer.
Well,
who
it
the
was
fuck
like
is buying it?
22,000. So
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, that
Why
got me
not?
that.
Fucking shit.
Yeah, so that got me that. Got it from a Freaks member, and it was like my shiny turd gets off of there, and then I'm like pulling it out of that Josh Hall's little car,
Hauler.
his trailer,
Yeah.
call hauler, and I'm like, I know he showed me where the airbag
Shout out to Josh.
and it's just like the seats weren't bolted in, and I'm like,
So you were just
"Oh."
like, ah,
So here we go.
This is gonna be a fun ride home.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
Well, I drove it home. Literally, I drove it home and then drove it over to Joey's because he was going to do a lot of the alarm system work on it and stuff like that. So then I was like, okay, sell the OBS. Put that on right after there. So I put it out there for 15.
And then somebody
so
picked
Nick
that up.
Alvarado
Ah,
from Freaks bought my OBS.
Nice.
And he
Shout out to
literally, but he passed away
I know.
a couple weeks ago.
That's
I knew he had cancer because when I was getting the offers, it was one of her friends, Shannon, which knew Jap, because I had to make sure it wasn't
Yeah.
a scam.
yeah.
So he's like, "Oh yeah," and I guess she messaged me back. She's working at the SEMA show during that time. So, and that's where literally I met Nick and the Freaks when we went to
Day to remember.
Day to Remember.
I'm here to remember.
Yeah,
But
So,
you,
and
but
I
you
met
don't know
Nick.
shit.
But you don't know shit, but you're here to remember.
Yeah. So that's okay. So
That's
now
right.
I got it. Now it's just going through getting everything that fix this, fix that.
Like,
R.I.P.
what the
Nick.
fuck is that?
As far as secondhand trucks goes, it's not that bad.
No.
It's
So,
not.
no way.
No.
It's not.
No, there's some secondhand trucks that I've seen. Shit, I've owned a Suburban that was passed around more than a fucking chick on the blade, and I thought it had all fine cylinders in it, all 8. I thought they were good until somebody saw me at a show and goes, "That's fucking thing running on 4, bro." And then when it finally started like breaking in after all, because however long it sat, I started noticing it was like misfiring and it was fucking, and I was like, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wherever it ended up, I don't know. My crackhead brother, I don't know where the fuck that thing ended up at, but I want to get me another 76 Suburban.
Yeah, and it's like, that OBS, I would like to know
What happened to it? Yeah, where'd it go from
exactly.
there?
Because its only thing is because when I got that OBS, I got it from a painter in Tucson. The Tucson guy literally was sitting on the title, and he was going to paint it and everything like that. But then I saw in the title the actual name, so I did some Facebook trolling. And I found out the actual owner. Hey, what did you do with this? What did you do with that? What's going on with this?
I see a lot
And
of
he
people
wouldn't
don't
give
do
me
that.
no history on it.
No.
So I literally pulled that diff cover off. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
And
it's
started-
411.
Ah.
Oh, that's why I can spin both tires.
So see, and that's the thing though. You got a lot of dudes that like his truck was 2 other people's trucks and a different.
It's more than that. No.
Yeah,
It was,
so
it was
it's-
Miranda's. It was Miranda's truck originally. She sold it because she was.
The Colorado
having a
that was
kid.
passed around forever.
It got sold
Oh yeah,
to
yep.
someone in Phoenix,
Yep.
and then from Phoenix,
You're
it
right,
went
Dan.
to Prescott. Prescott, it got passed around a couple times. The paint color changed. They ripped out. They gutted the interior. It was originally all smooth, fiberglass, red dash, red door panels, red everything. I got it, and it's gray. There's like 3 bolts holding my dash in. And I was just like, oh fuck. I was like, okay. And then we figured out whose truck it was. Then I got a hold of her dad that built it, and I took it over there, and he was like, nope, this is different. You need to fix this. And I was
See
like,
there you
like,
go.
all right, cool. We literally put my truck up on the lift. I pulled up. He's like, nope, put it up. Let's see what we got going on.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah, cool, bro. Let's see what the fuck.
And that's the
Yeah.
thing, dude. That's the thing. A lot like when you buy something like that, and I've bought some trucks like that. I remember having an '84 Toyota, the Super Cab that was written on, but it's not the little small window style, the one that kind of tapers in.
Oh yeah.
So I had one of those on some Trailblazer wheels, some 14s, and that thing was just a hack job all the way. The frame was fucking barely holding on the bed. The wire, whoever owned it before me, the kid put like Lexus lights on it and wired some weird fucking relay, and you could only drive them with the brights on. You didn't have no you only had brights, so it was just completely bad. And then I sold it to one of my homies, and he ended up a few years later. He's like, sister told him to get it out the yard, and he chopped it up and ended up fucking in pieces.
Yeah.
You
'cause
know,
I
scrapyard,
did the
yeah.
Carfax on that thing. It was like I was the 11th owner.
Whoa.
Fuck.
I was like,
Fuck.
but it was
Does mini truck? Wait a minute. Does
Wait,
Carfax exist for mini
Whoa.
trucking?
Yeah. And that was the
What
only
the
thing is,
It does.
No, and this is why.
Okay. I'm like,
This
that's
is
why.
and it was a Canadian truck too, and it ended up in
Canada truck.
Arizona, and it stayed in Arizona.
Shit, that's some shit, dude. It's like we're like, all right, so we're gonna go heavy hit after this right now. Like, so what we were talking about earlier, we're talking about fucking politics and all that shit, and with the fucking how people are after trophies and whatnot. So.
What's this thing do?
Woo!
So.
So
It's just funny shit to me that like people will.
stick that in there. You'll find out.
It's
real
like the
quick.
elephant in the room that no one talks about.
Yeah.
But we all know, like, when it comes trophy time, like you can walk any show.
Yeah.
And you just walk any show, and you know who's getting trophies.
Oh yeah, you already
Right?
know that.
You just know.
Yeah, but
And
it's
those same
like
people at the end of the show that will be like, they'll see the look on my face. I'm doing me. I'm not talking about anybody else. And they'll be like, it's not about the trophies, Ben. And give me that little like, it's okay, son, Pat, right? And I feel like that's like a rich guy telling a bum, like, it's not about the money. Motherfucking money makes shit a lot easier.
yeah,
to
because
live,
if you
bro.
didn't have money,
Comments are
motherfucker,
blowing
then
up.
yeah.
Like, What are you talking about?
Oh,
It's not.
definitely.
It's not all about the trophies,
no,
but every show ends with
Yeah.
the trophy and award presentation.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Every show,
Yes.
everybody got a room full of trophies, but ain't that about all the trophies.
Oh,
like,
but you got to
Quit
remember.
virtue
Oh,
signaling.
I know that, dude. But
like,
at
with
the
your
same time, dude, there's always
It's
somebody.
okay to be a winner. It's okay to have a nice truck. It's okay to have a trophy. Back in the day, guys used to put their trophies in front of their cars at
Yep.
the next show.
Yes.
To
Yes,
say,
I remember that.
won. Look at me. Right? It's cool. It's okay.
But now it's not way. Now
But
it's
now
bad.
all of a sudden,
Everybody's
right?
top 10, top 25, top whatever. You know, everyone's going like these
And,
weird.
hey, look, dude,
But
I'm
it's
okay
cool.
with the top 25.
I get it. But at the same time, I like the same people you see when you like you said, you walk through, they win the show, blah, 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 same people.
And
But
it's not that some of that isn't justified.
No, it's not. But at the same time, you got the same people that are getting mad that they go, oh, well, I should have got that.
Don't get it?
I should have
Yes.
got it, bro. I should have got that. I
Yes.
did this. I opened up my
Oh,
doors. I did
God,
this. My mother.
That brings one up.
So they don't put trophies up. So if I show to one of these events, I don't know who won first place last time.
No, no.
You have no idea.
All you do,
Unless you
everyone's
went to
just in
that
their
show
thing, yeah.
before.
See, so with that being said, I feel like they're cheating the game, right? Because if you came and you won first, if I come to two shows and your car's the same way it was at the last show, then how the fuck are you winning this show when somebody else just
And that's where politics exactly comes
That's
into
where the
play.
politics-
I'm
That's
just
where the
saying,
politics
man.
comes into play. Like Ben said earlier, you can walk through any car show and you already know.
Moses, let me ask
the
you
same
this. What's
people.
the second thing people will say after they say that comment? They will say this. What will
Ah,
they say?
it's not about the trophies.
It's not about the trophies. It's about, the people,
people
and the
the-
memories.
man.
And I'm going to call bullshit. Because if it was about that, you'd be hanging out with me on Glendale cruising. You'd be at the pavilions hanging out. You'd be at the Sunset Doe meets. You'd be at.
Everybody would
But
be,
people aren't.
but people aren't. Way.
politics into it? Like, so this many people like me, my truck is to win.
Well,
No, it's not
just
even
it.
that way. It's just
necessarily like.
So
Well, it's
I
not
want-
supposed to be.
it's not supposed to be. All right, yeah. So here's
This is gonna be good.
So-
here.
so Kevin, before even Mark even goes off, like Kevin, I spent $100,000, $50,000. Yes, there is a Toyota Tacoma, a silver one with badass graphics that used to be a different color before they. Well, no, it used to be a different color, and it had the tilt bed, and everybody got all mad because it won some trophy, and they're like, well, and he's like, he spent $150,000 on. No, the thing is when you walk around the truck and you look at the truck and how it's done, it's subtle touches that nobody noticed what was modified. He had everything from the nuts to bolts, and it was just beyond retarded.
Let me.
And there are some trucks that are like that way.
I think,
Some
and I
people-
just want to be clear. Like, I'm not throwing shade. I'm not talking shit. I don't have an issue. These are just things that I noticed, right?
Yeah, that you
Now
see.
that I'm back in it, I just noticed that it's kind of the same way it used to be, where a credit card rules all. I'm just saying it.
Some
Okay.
some
Okay, so back in the day, like in the lowrider world, you had guys like Derek, right? Rap with Envy, the California Racing
yes,
Truck.
yes. I remember the
Literally,
California
they
Racing
made the 3-show rule because of guys like that.
Yep.
Because this truck was so badass, right?
and there was no
like,
other class
fuck,
for it.
people quit coming out because they knew
And-
if Derek's
but-
going to be there.
Yeah,
right?
and there was no other class.
There's
Okay.
No point, there's no point going.
What they're doing is they're running from the competition. If your truck is the baddest truck, fuck it. I got you.
But see
Instead-
nowadays,
and that's what it would do. It would encourage you and push the game.
and
to
now
wanna do
and
harder
now and
go better
nowadays,
shit.
here are the three words you hear: bags, billets,
Yeah,
and body drops.
yeah, we've been, yeah.
Like before it was never about. It was always like, all right, cool. What's the craziest thing that's coming out? And Andy Day said the same thing. He goes, no one's about the crazy mods. No one's building anything crazy.
There's a standard
No one-
now.
Yeah.
We've become. I hate to say it. This is gonna like age me like a motherfucker.
Nah,
But
trust
like
me,
we've
bro, we're
become
all-
the old men Boyds wearing the Hawaiian shirts, driving hot rods now.
Yes.
We used to be the cool outcasts. Nobody wanted us, and now we're building the same truck as that we were building 30 years
So
ago.
it's like I
bag
s-
it,
yep.
body it, put flames on it.
Yep.
Win. Give me my trophies.
It's like the same thing. It's like
you
the same
have to
thing
do
I said.
that,
there.
or like you're
It-
to the curb.
But it's like the same
They
thing
don't
I
even
said.
look at you.
It's like the same thing I said. How far in the future are we going to take mini trucking? Are like you said, we turned into the hot rod.
You know, I find this interesting, right? Like you'll see like the East Coast, right? Testarossa kits,
Yeah.
gull wing doors. Everybody will praise the tilt bed, but you don't see tilt beds at a mini truck show in Arizona.
Well, Cruise to the Pines. Well, the mad scientists, all the Excel guys.
No. I'm talking old
no,
school,
full-
lowrider,
no,
full blown,
Oh,
new
the-
minis,
oh, no,
rolling
no.
hard, flow hose,
No,
tilt
no.
bed.
The
But
flow-
everybody,
no.
oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. You
But-
do?
But
You do, because why don't you extend the courtesy to invite these clubs to your shows and make it? Because in California, I go to these shows and all these trucks are at the same
and
club.
that's the thing, Wade. That's
Everybody's welcome.
and that's the
Everybody
thing.
feels like they're down.
It's like I told people,
It's just a different.
it's always the same thing. It's always a different scene. But the thing is, like now, like when you see a people go, oh, what's like no. If you look at the scene from far, it's everybody's
Nothing
in their
wrong with
clique,
planes.
everybody's in the club.
Unless
It's
you
okay,
share
Mark. It's all right. It's okay. You can.
tell my story.
Go
You
ahead.
want to tell your story?
No,
Yeah,
go
tell your
ahead.
story.
But anyways, but that was just
Yeah.
one thing. Is it's the same thing because we went to a show not too long ago,
Okay.
probably a couple years ago. Someone who won last year was allowed to judge the as far as the best of show.
Oh shit.
So they
Oh, yeah, yeah.
they picked it.
It didn't sit well with folks.
Didn't set well because
Oh,
he spent
Six figures?
$100,000, 6 figures on this vehicle, and he should have won best of show. Wham, wham, wham,
Is he
wham.
on the mic?
Oh.
Interesting.
Sorry.
I want to be clear about the whole like I'm not whining, I'm not crying.
No,
I don't think my
it's-
truck's worthy of a. It's not there.
hey.
It's not there.
Hey,
But
wait,
the
your
reason
truck
I
is
bring it
worthy.
up.
Your truck is worthy. Don't. like-
No, it's not, and that's okay. 'cause
But to
that's what
you-
pushes me.
I know, but
to
to
keep
you,
making it better.
I
and
understand
better
that.
and
But
better and better.
to you, it's gotta. It's to you, it's worthy enough that you drive it every day,
No.
that you cruise it, that
The
you do
point
what
I'm
you gotta
trying
do.
to- Yeah, it hits all my notes.
You know
I'm
what I mean?
having a
Yeah,
great time in it.
that's the
At the end
thing,
of the
Wade.
day,
That's all that matters. It hits. It hits your notes. You
But I
built
want a
it for
fucking
you.
trophy, is what I'm trying to say.
And yeah,
And in a sport where 90% in a hobby, in a lifestyle, where 90% of the people involved in this, right? Yeah, I want a trophy. I said it.
all right, guys. Somebody give. Yes.
What is wrong with being honest?
I want to see this truck.
No,
Right?
There's nothing.
We're gonna give you a trophy.
And it's
Wade.
not because I feel my truck is there yet. It's because these guys that have these badass rides we're talking about,
Yeah.
that's what's pushing me to get to that level.
Cool.
If we weren't giving
That's great.
trophies and we weren't giving accolades and we weren't giving praise
Yeah.
to these trucks,
Oh yeah, definitely.
then what
where
am I
the fuck
striving
are we
for?
gonna be at?
Where's my
Yeah.
what am I looking up to? What am I
You're
trying
looking,
to
you're
achieve?
looking up to nothing.
Well,
There's nothing there.
So it's not a complaint me saying this. What I'm saying by this is when you look at our community,
yeah. Yeah.
right? 90% of us that go to every show,
Yep.
that buy all the shirts, that support every club, that buy the raffle tickets, that win the prizes, and Nico, we're the guys
Fucking Nico.
that are making this all happen.
Mark, draw him a
but when-
trophy.
But when it comes to the awards and the recognition, it's the same 1%
Mark, I want to bring you
that the
on a
trophies
few
are
times
designed
a
for
month.
and the awards are designed for.
Mark, you down
know?
to come on a few times a month?
It kind of
It is, Wade, but at the same time, like he
Okay,
said,
you have
it
Shane,
strives
you
me.
have Shane, you have me. We're
Yep.
both building under construction trucks, right?
Yeah.
Shane's trucks
And they
fucking
look good.
badass.
Oh,
Shane-
There's one award. We're all fighting for one award. You
Yep.
see my point?
Yep, the under construction.
That's it. They're like,
Everyone's like-
and then they go back to giving best paint, best interior, best this,
Yeah, and no one's
which
doing
could
under
all be
construction.
won by the same
Yep.
truck,
Yeah.
depending on how your club
Depends.
votes
Yep.
and judges.
And depends because nowadays you got above 25 or the best 25 or the
I feel
Best
like
of
it's
20
gotten
whatever.
so silly. Like if there was 1,001 trucks at a show, you'd have the top 1,001
Okay,
trucks just to make
the
everyone
way
happy.
Derek, there's nothing wrong. I know everyone wants to. There's a trophy.
But
Wade, number one.
Hey!
Yay! You finally got a trophy. There we go. All right.
So
The
I would
politics.
like to thank
Mira.
Late Frame Podcast, Body Drop, and Coors Light for making this possible.
Yeah!
You guys are the real MVP.
Yes, you're
Without
welcome.
These
Look at that.
beverages, this would not have happened.
There we go. Awesome.
So
There you
let
go.
me put it in another term. So day to remember.
Day to
Okay,
remember.
there we go.
I got the top 25. Or
Okay.
Right.
Do you think I really
Should have got it.
You've heard him talk about his truck.
I
That's
know.
the only thing is,
You've heard him
should I
talk
have
about his
gotten
truck.
it if I didn't buy a Freaks truck and sell a truck.
Ah.
And this is where the politics comes in.
That's that.
And this is from an owner who's
and,
saying it.
and that's true though, because but the thing is,
Oh, we
that's
can
the
take that.
that's the oh yeah, we can.
No, we can take the Accord.
Oh yeah, yep.
We
The
can take-
Accord.
We can take Waldo's
We can take
Accord.
Waldo's Accord because that's an old
Old Freaks car
that's an
from
old Freaks car
California,
too. Yeah.
Up in Sacramento.
Mm-hmm. It's a blue Accord on hydraulics.
I think we all want awards. I think
We all do.
want
Everybody
trophies.
wants a trophy.
I think we all clearly love attention, or we wouldn't build the kind of trucks we
I
build.
know,
So
right?
I find
Yes.
it silly when people say trophies don't matter. I'm sorry. I find it silly because clearly we like attention.
I
Look at
know,
our truck.
but that's the thing.
And
Man,
I don't
look,
know. Like I get shade for saying that out loud. It's
okay,
like,
but
fuck off.
how's this? Did you open your doors?
My
Because,
doors,
like I don't know what the points go. What are the points for the
I have carpet.
Uh,
I have full
Well, okay.
interior.
See if many.
And again, I'm not talking about my truck being judged. I'm talking about the fact
I
that,
know that
if you don't spend X amount
that
or you don't
can't.
rep certain amount, then it's
You
just
won't
not
get
going to
a
happen to
trophy.
you.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen.
But see, not everybody has a baller budget. Some people are building on a
And that's
budget.
my point. That's what I
You
think's
know.
wrong, right? How do you make it competitive and fair and fun and keep people involved when 90% of the community is at our working class level? That's
But
all.
at
That's the conversation.
But
I'm
at the
trying to
same
have.
time, Ben. Yeah, wait. I know, but at the
We
same
all know
time,
that- hey, we all know there's shows where they award cars that don't even show up.
yep.
Exactly. And it's
Yeah.
coming up this next month.
Yep.
So I'm just saying, like, if you want this
There is, yeah.
community
Oh,
to
you
keep going and keep thriving and keep being strong, maybe we start looking at what we're just admittingly doing wrong,
What I tell you.
right? And clean
yeah,
this shit
but
up.
I know, but the thing is, no matter what happens, what you have to wait for is the people to
The old
either,
guard's got to pass.
either retire.
Even if
He
they
said it.
gotta
He said it.
retire.
I didn't say it.
Which isn't true because
no, it doesn't
I just
work.
bought his truck.
Exactly.
Ah! But-
What happens when the caretaker passes on? The
caretaker
caretaker's
can fucking-
truck still
yes.
goes on.
It still goes on,
Now
but
it's
at the
gonna
same
go to shows
but at
again.
the same time, that's when you fucking take that caretaker truck and you turn it into your own shit.
Yeah, and see, that's it, right?
Okay, wait, simple question. You got your ride. Okay. That's how you bought it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you're just continuing on. What are you gonna do to make it different?
That's why my car hasn't been in anything.
Okay.
And that's the whole reason I want to change it, because I don't want people to be like, "Oh, I've seen that car before."
Perfect example. He just said it right.
Yeah.
He don't want to go to a show and walk up and go, "Hey, that's so and so's old truck."
Yeah.
Yep.
How many times have that been said throughout a car show and go, "Hey, that's so and so's old truck. That's
Yeah.
so and so's
Oh, yeah,
old
yeah.
truck." You
The
know,
only way,
Is that a good question? I got a question for you. Because, like, in the hot rod world, nobody cares if I pay this builder to build my shit.
Well, then
Yep.
you-
Nobody
Yeah.
cares.
but
But in the mini truck world,
It's
it's
way-
like taboo, right?
no.
Like, we all look down at people.
But it depends. It depends, honestly, and I'm gonna get so much fucking shit. It all depends. It all depends on what clubs are like. They are elite clubs. There are big name clubs that are literally taking over. You know, there's one club in particular who has his own shop, and he's building some badass shit in Peoria. I don't want to mention any names because I want him on the show too. And the man who paints right next door to him. And every D knows they have a fucking shit. So though he's in a certain club that when you sit there and go, okay, yeah, they're building badass shit. They're putting the money into it. But no one's questioning some of these mini truck builders right now that are building other people's badass shit. So you got Switch is building some badass shit
yeah, I
right
think
now.
we're just at the point where no one cares anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
But right now, either nobody cares or we're at the point that going, all right,
And I don't
cool.
know that anyone should care, to be
We've
honest.
seen it all.
Because what does it matter?
But the thing is there's to me, the only wow thing, my goal is always to do something different in each show and push off the limits.
Yeah.
So to me, the wow thing, like you were talking about earlier with the mods, fucking Chrissy's truck, that's the best fucking mod in the world.
Yeah.
I love her fucking doors.
Oh,
That
and the
whole
doors
fucking
are-
door
yeah.
thing
Or in a frame?
and her frame is fucking retarded.
This is like,
Yeah.
What
So-
is that?
But her, dude, it's just
Yeah.
that's crazy bats. Like that's what I'm telling you. Like her the way she has her shit and that door set up on that thing,
So-
that's a mod
So
that
maybe
you don't
that's the
see.
point that I'm trying to make with all my bitching and complaining.
And,
is
okay,
that,
yes,
is that
and-
why
and
don't we
Matt's stuff.
recognize things like that? We have the ability to make that happen.
But the thing is,
Why don't we
because we're not with.
recognize that stuff within the show and go, you know, this person has this mod done on their truck. Hey, you know, like we'd like to
Because-
say keep going because we know you're going to
Because I'm gonna tell you like
we
this.
don't give anybody
See your
accolades or
t-shirt?
praise.
See your T-shirt?
Yeah.
It's big clubs where it's like you said, gatekeepers.
Oh, that goes on.
Yeah, and I just I
Hi,
like
Becca.
Gatekeepers. What up, Becca? It's
Hey,
gatekeepers.
so,
way.
but what I'm saying is, I'm, I don't go to none
Yeah.
of these shows, but I.
this is why it's great that you're
I'm-
asking these
I'm
Yeah,
questions.
damn-
well, they're lowrider.
I'm damn sure getting in here because look, so it's gatekeepers, right? But if there's nobody in front of that fucking gate, who cares if you're keeping it?
You have a lot of
Because
people.
you have a lot of people.
You have a
lined
lot of
up
people
waiting.
that are
Oh, so
waiting.
then if you're in another club and you're riding this club's dick, then why the fuck? Then what are you guys doing? You might as well just be hanging out, having a barbecue, and then just make it in like that. Like, what are you
And-
doing?
See?
Like, it's supposed
But-
to be friendly.
And that's my point.
I'm not
But
saying
that
being-
ain't happening, right?
I'm not saying being
Nobody
That ain't
does
angry.
that.
happening, right?
In the mini truck world, everyone has a club. Everyone is stuck to their club. Everyone's used to so many things.
But what I'm saying is
that
not
it's
be
slowly
angry.
changing.
I'm not saying be angry at the next club.
No.
But right, if you're your club and we're our
Yep.
club, hey, friendly competition. But I'm going to see what you pull out with.
Yeah.
And some clubs
Absolutely.
some clubs do that within themselves, but at the same time, no one's fighting the same competition anymore. Like, you have big clubs right now that already built shit, and they're just like, all right, cool, I pulled
So
it out.
they sitting
I
on
showed
it?
off. And they've been sitting on it. You got some
Trailer
dudes that
queens,
you got
huh?
some dudes that did that, like he said, that are paying people to build shit in the hot world and in the mini truck world. If you got enough money to build some badass shit, cool. But if you don't, you're struggling like everybody else. But at the same time, you got people that are hating.
if
You got
I'm-
people that
You're always gonna have haters.
yeah.
no
It's
matter
like the
what.
term like
Well,
this:
that's
build
life.
your truck. Everyone says build your truck for yourself. Cool.
Yeah.
We all build our truck for ourselves. But no matter how much we build it for ourselves, someone's gonna be there to go, "Well, I would have done it this way.
But
I
see,
would have done it this
you
way."
guys are seeking validation from other people that do the same shit you do. Me coming in, I don't give a fuck about what club is what. I'm gonna walk through. I'm like, oh, that shit is fucking tight. I know that one has
And
a
that's
better
cool.
paint
And
job,
everybody
but
does that.
that's
And
that's
a
what
lot
it
of
is.
people do that in the mini
Yeah.
truck world. You know?
so then my question is,
I
then
think maybe the point that we left out with this is most of these shows that are getting thrown by clubs.
Yes.
Maybe that's what we left out that you don't.
so then you
Yeah,
guys,
that's where
that's the
so
part
it's
that-
not like
Lay
there's a
frame-
national. Like in the low rider
Lay
world,
frame
there's
needs to
lowrider
start throwing
rallies,
throwing these events because Lay frame is not biased. You guys
It's-
go
Oh,
to
you
whatever.
I
would be-
got rules for
Yeah,
days.
So if
I
if
didn't
we-
say
if
your
we
club.
throw
I'm talking
one-
about
Oh,
Lay
no.
frame.
for example. Right.
So-
no, not example, like the actual podcast.
Yeah.
Lay
So
frame
if
can throw whatever they want.
Yeah,
because
we can.
They're not delegated to any.
Right.
no,
certain club.
but at the
Completely
same
biased
time, but at
source.
the
Yeah.
same time,
No, we're even worse because
We're gonna
in
have
all
rules.
reality, Lay Frame podcast. I mean, we've had everybody on here.
so it's
I mean, I
it's
go to a
kinda
show,
hard
I
to-
can talk to these guys.
Yep.
I can talk
Yeah,
to these
so
guys.
for you
And
guys,
I talk to every club.
so
and
for
that's-
you guys to start throwing shows, when people come, they don't know what the fuck they expect. They're like, "Hey, man, you've been on there, but so have they, so have they." So then, and then I don't know many.
We love
truckers
Jared
to a T
Ferguson.
like you guys, but what I do know is good paint, good body work.
Yep.
What I mean, I know the general aspect, and I
So-
can judge anything.
okay. So when you show up to a mini truck show, depending on who's throwing the show, okay. I love this fucking J John. Talk about gatekeepers. Then you have clubs throwing shows who give big name clubs heads up on the show days so they can get their whole.
Oh, so you get the club to
Fucking
come
John
through?
Jay, calm it down with that shit, way.
God,
No,
Jay.
no,
Everybody
Why?
does that, fool. There's not one dude. SEMA, fucking.
No.
I know what he's talking
Do you
about.
think,
I know.
do
what
you
he's
think a
talking
lot
about.
of the issue, because here's something that's different too. Like in the lowrider world, there's no under construction class.
No,
But in the mini truck world, for
there's
some
under
reason,
construction.
right? We have it.
Yeah,
And that's where I stand up and I go like this. I go, I know my truck ain't there yet.
Because
I'm
in
trying to get it there.
Well, hold on.
because you can roll to a show and bring a frame. You can bring a
Right.
whole, just a frame.
But you're not if I roll to a show on my car, I'm not entering anything. I just brought my car.
Yeah, and that's it.
To be
But
looked
but
at.
but no matter what they're gonna put you in is they're gonna be mini trucks and you're lowrider class. You're automatically already set in a class.
I'm just driving my car.
I know. Even if
That's the way it goes.
even if you roll in, you pay your fee, and you're going to show your
Yeah,
car.
you take
You're
it
automatically
on, you're
automatically lowrider class.
automatically.
Why? Because you're on 13s. Once you roll in on
Yeah.
13s, you're automatically lowrider class.
I mean,
Unless-
I could come into Silverados that's lifted,
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you're going to
and
be
then
in
you're
the
a
lifted
four-wheel
truck
drive.
class.
Put you in a 4-wheel drive.
but I'm
yeah.
just coming for the show. I'm not even just.
No,
you know
no,
what I mean?
I know, but like if you were to show it,
No, I
that's
just paid
that's
$20 for you to come in.
yeah.
Yep.
You know, they're gonna tell you where to park at, and they're gonna be like,
Right here next to this other 4x4.
Yep.
So I have to park in a certain area just because I'm coming to the
You
show.
mean as a spectator?
Yeah.
Not
You have-
necessarily you have to park with that group.
Here we go.
But if
Here,
you- if
hold
you
on,
have-
hold on. Here we go with Dan. Here we go with Dan. Indoor shows are game points, way different than other shows. Everything has to be complete.
Boom.
complete to compete.
Right.
So like you guys in the lowrider scene. Anyway,
Oh, my bad.
so like you guys in the lowrider scene. In the lowrider scene, like there was a couple videos I've seen. You have to have everything open. If they can't see it, they don't judge it.
Yeah. So you don't
Okay.
have to have it open.
No, you don't. But you lose points.
if it's not open.
You lose point in the lowrider scene. Everything's got to be open so they can see it. You get judged on everything. That's
you
why
don't enter if
cars.
you ain't ready.
That's why half the cars are on jack stands showing the underneath, showing all the chrome. Why? Because that's so many
Meters, all
points.
that crap.
It's all the points. It's all the
Yeah,
politics.
because they
that
took the
gets
time
you
out
the
to do
trophy.
that.
Yeah. But the thing is, that's
But
what
you,
gets
but
the
there's
trophy.
classes. You wouldn't be in a street class with that kind of
No,
class. You know
no,
what I mean?
no.
No.
Because if I rolled up in my mini truck and display it like our homie, like fucking Dan does at the lowrider shows,
Yep.
he goes to lowrider shows and he
He
displays
goes
it.
hard as shit.
He goes
at the
hard,
low
bro.
ride,
Truck's
Dirtbag
nice.
Dan.
Yep.
I like
Right,
that.
That
yeah.
truck's nice.
And
I mean,
he
he goes hard.
goes
as
hard,
shit
bro.
When it goes when
He
he
goes
goes
hard.
to the super shows.
He
It's only
is
an
just
S10.
full display, fucking.
It's a 4x4
everything, bro.
S10.
4x4, yeah.
It's not a Tacoma.
Oh, I know. Oh shit. Well,
But
when it
yeah,
go- we
I
gotta
mean,
see
I'm just
yours.
saying, you guys seem like it seems like there's super politics.
It's
over
so
there.
many politics with in the
Yeah,
thing.
it
you
is.
But
already
people
live
don't.
in a government, now you're in another government.
But the thing is, people don't realize in the mini truck scene there is so much shit that nobody
It's high
sees.
school.
It's high
It's
school.
fucking high school.
It's a high school prom.
It always has been. It hasn't. I've been gone 20 years. I come back the same shit.
It's a high school prom. That's the best way to describe it.
Yep.
You go to a car show, it's a high school prom.
Everyone's hanging out. Everyone's trying to be bigger and better. And you see so and so who's fucking knocked out some shit. So and so's doing this. Cool, hell yeah. And then they come across us, like Ben and Mark and me and Chris, and they see our shit, and they go, "All right, they're there.
The fuck?
They're
That truck is
cool.
dope as shit.
They're cool, but they're not there yet." To them, they see his truck. It's cool. It's there,
Everybody saw my truck, right?
but it's not.
Everybody
It's
saw my truck, right?
but it's not there yet.
That fucking truck is tight. I've seen it personally.
And to see
Oh,
it
it's
getting
I mean, it's gonna get completely redone.
to have it seen getting slammed into a wall to what him and his old lady did to it. Now,
So damn, what are y'all
But-
asking for? God damn.
I know
No
it,
hard
but-
luck award. No mention on the mic, dude. Hey, I don't know if you guys know or not what happened to this man's truck the other
Yes.
night, but none of that.
no,
That's the point I'm making. I'm
and
not.
and, and
I'm
that
not being salty. About not
I
getting
know,
trophies.
Ben. I get it, Ben. I get
I'm
it.
just making the point that
Ben,
we don't recognize our own.
I know that, Ben.
That's the point.
Ben,
I'm
I get it. I totally get it.
We do on our own.
no, I'm not attacking.
Yes.
I'm not getting.
No,
I'm just
I
making it clear.
get it.
You
Wait,
know what I'm saying?
no, and that's perfect because people don't realize that there's so much of a dark side to this scene that it's not funny. It's not, man. You have people that hate other people
How many
because
people
they're
here
building
have
shit.
get direct messages? I'm sure. You
Oh
get
yeah,
tons.
fucking
Hey man, I was gonna bring my truck out, but I just know that if I run into so and so, like I
yeah.
don't want that heat. and-
There's so many
How
people
many
that
of
have
us?
that.
I bet everybody in this room.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And it's sad, and it,
I
bums
can-
me out
No.
that there's not more of us cruising the streets, and that we're not hanging, and that you look at a tuner meet any night of the week in this
And they're
town.
fucking
People will rock
packed,
you at
bro.
a tuner
They're
meet.
packed.
Oh, yeah.
They're packed.
Where are the mini truck meets?
The mini truck
Why are
meets
we
are
cruising?
because like you said,
Because
way
of this.
everybody
Because
has
of
a
this
family,
crazy
and
shit.
and everybody has families. Way
You know.
I'm gonna buy me a truck. And
you want one? I got
Oh
a
yeah,
few
I'm
in
gonna
the
give me
Buy
one
yourself a
just
Tacoma.
because-
back. Buy a Tacoma. Buy a Tacoma.
Nah,
Chevy.
I know someone who
I'm
has
a
a
Chevy
Toyota
guy
for
anyway.
sale.
I got you all day. Just buy a Chevy.
I'm gonna get a truck, but
I know
See,
someone's got a
and then
4Runner.
I want to see the difference because
What do
I
you want
don't.
for that 400, man?
I'm just buying this truck and I know I'm gonna bag it. I'm gonna do all that shit to it because I'm like a lot of my high school friends. This is what they did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that shit, but I don't give a fuck about your rules. I'm going out wherever.
And that's
you
fine.
call me like,
and,
hey,
and that's
I'm
and
pulling
that's,
up.
and that's fine.
That's
Way.
what a lot of us do.
A lot
To be fair,
of
that's what
us a lot of
do.
us do that. There are car clubs. There are car clubs that are so big that half of their members don't even bring their cars.
Yeah.
And then and then they still have a sticker. You know what I mean? They haven't been in the game. They haven't gone to meetings. Some of the rules
I think
when
you guys did.
when you're grandfathered into a mini truck club, a lot of the rules kind of like bend for you.
Nope, Michael
A
Myers.
lot of
Sounds
rules
like a
bend for
gang
you.
now.
Bought not built. We know that.
Yes, we know.
We
Myers.
know,
You
Mike.
bought that thing
Yes,
as a
we get it.
stock-ass truck.
Here we go. Just want
Oh,
to shout
there you
out
go.
to Ben,
There's-
who helps a lot of
Oh,
others
shit.
out there with building their truck. My Nissan, between his and his family, dude deserves to be. Yes, yeah,
Thanks,
and
man.
that's why he's here. That's why this fool's here.
Thank you, Steve.
That's
Now
But-
tell Ryan to finish painting
Finish
your.
painting your truck.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. But that's the thing. It comes back. What up, Don?
Sounds good, dude.
It comes back to the whole thing that tuner meets are screwing up spots now. The spots we could do for shows and meets, we can't because they don't know how to act at it. Oh, okay. So they're pulling out the troqueando shit.
No, they're doing
During
that
burnouts.
two-step bullshit. Fucking.
Oh, just revving up their shit. We cruise. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we
No.
go with Shane.
Yeah, Shane. That's what I love.
There you go,
that's
Ben.
What I love about all
There
that.
you go, Ben. There's a perfect fucking one because you always go back.
And that's why I cruise with those guys.
And that's
Every
good.
time we're out.
Any chance I get? Oh yeah, like Chrissy's birthday. Nope.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. A lot of people don't realize that. Like
We all know who's
some
out
of
there.
us, some of us are the misfits. Some of
Oh,
us are
yeah,
the dudes
100%.
that. Some of us are the dudes that like they look at our shit and they're like,
Yeah.
And that's why we strive to be better. Like Ben said, some of us are like, you know what? I built my shit. I'm happy with it. Fucking
Yeah,
let it
yeah,
go.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
Like,
that doesn't mean I don't want a trophy. Damn it, I want a
I
trophy.
know Ben wants a trophy. He has a trophy. Damn it,
He's got one right now.
he's got one.
Why?
Got one.
Number one bitcher and complainer.
Number
on
one
the
bitcher and
podcast.
Next, hey, next to somebody we can mention. Next to somebody we can mention who.
I think I've just met so
Hey,
many.
wait a minute. You have a Tacoma, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make
No,
sure.
I think I've just met so many awesome people and so many like you know I've met some,
Yeah,
since I got back. It's been a whirlwind of the past, like we'll call it 18 months, 2 years, right? I've met so many rad ass fucking people.
And it's badass. You
that,
meet awesome
that
people.
what we're talking about definitely does not outweigh.
No, it doesn't.
great
It doesn't.
people.
But a lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, they're just talking shit." No, the thing is
But
like,
what bums me out
is we
is
see it.
this is
People
so
see it.
rampant.
But people
Like-
see it. Some people start to see it, and when they complain, then you hear the why should it? No, the thing is like people complain, people get mad. It's just like somebody says, "Hey, man, we seen them go every year. Let the little dude go," or don't judge it how it is.
Oh, Becca.
Misfits, but we all love you guys.
See, exactly. And
I
Becca
still love my
knows.
bros, and that's true.
I've
like,
known Becca and Sean for 8
Yeah.
years now,
Well,
and I mean,
and they were by themselves with.
well, take it as like right now, of course, that I've seen from the Art of Noise
Okay.
show that
Yeah.
they let the kids judge,
Yeah.
which is nice.
That was
That-
cool.
that-
That's
that-
different.
that's
That
the
was
next
different
generation.
because there's no bias
Yes.
right there. There's nobody favoring the cool. Yeah, so that's cool that they went off of the kids.
Man,
thing.
I didn't even know that till now.
If more shows did something like that, because we all got kids now.
Yeah.
oh, I'll pick a group of 5-year-olds.
Oh,
Take 5 of
definitely.
them. Cool. Let's go walk the show.
That's actually really cool. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's
So you know
freaking
what?
rad.
Fuck it. Hey, wait. How about that? How about if Lay Frame throws one, if we
Depends
throw a
if
show?
it's prom, we can't do that.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we still got to
Prom's not
talk
gonna
about
have
prom.
any kids.
Yeah, prom. Mini truck prom will be adults only. Mini truck prom.
You
So.
can bring your older kids.
Yeah, your
I
older
mean,
kids, but still.
You got to keep tabs on them.
Yep.
I'm not responsible. For
Yep,
kids'
we are not
birthdays.
responsible for that. So, and we will have a date on that and venue when we get closer to that.
Oh, here we go. Waiting for a date.
Yes,
It's the same thing as ours.
You already have your date, fool. You got your old lady.
I'm saying for as our cruise nights because we're still looking for other areas of
Yeah.
town and parks or
Mhm.
venues.
They turned it into a like michelada place,
yeah.
from what I heard.
That's shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
and
mariscos.
and I think Jay just commented too. He said like our cruise nights, we made sure it was different cars as much as possible.
And that's
for
good.
rewards.
And that's
how
good.
it should
Yeah,
be.
it was a
That's-
different turnout
yeah.
every
Yeah.
time.
Every
year-
time.
every,
Yeah.
Every
I like-
month,
I-
you didn't know what was going to roll up
What
there.
I like is that every time you see something on in the inside, it was always a different truck.
Yeah.
Always somebody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was different stuff every
But
time.
like I said, it's a lot of people are like, oh, they're gonna hear the show and be like, oh my god, no, like it's just stuff that we've all experienced, we've all seen, and a lot of the OG members that be like, okay, cool, that's kind of true. Like I didn't know it was like that, like some people see it, but they're not gonna admit it.
Well, I think
You know what I mean?
there's also the
Important
fact,
question.
just like
When
any.
the fuck is Sunset Cruise gonna start again? We
You know?
are all still trying to
We-
first Friday again.
It'll
Okay, Derek.
all right.
Doing with the logistics and the Phoenix Maricopa County has broke down this map into 28 segments. So I can go on for another hour.
I don't know what's going on right now.
I know, right? Vaginas and buttholes.
We're
We're
looking.
trying-
We're
Let's do it
looking.
like that. I'm gonna definitely need another.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, we all need a cruise spot. That's what it comes down to. So those of us that want to cruise and hang out and don't give a fuck about trophies will actually be there.
So like this,
Derek's spot was great. What the freaks were doing was great.
If there,
I love going
if
out
there
there on
is,
Friday
County
nights.
shut them down.
Yeah, I love going out.
look,
there on
if
Friday
there
nights.
is any venue out there, any spot that has a big enough parking lot to hold like 15, 16 cars at the most,
No.
All right. and if it's an okay spot and you can welcome fucking food vendors and whatnot, we'll fucking, let them fucking hang out. They shoot us. Yeah. Well, other than yeah. So
No,
if there's taco spots out there from here to the east side, shoot us a fucking message. Let us know if you got a big enough parking lot. We'll throw you some business. Take over Fired Pie.
Oh yeah,
That's
All
on
right.
the east side.
that's
on the east
over
side?
there by Bass. Or, I mean,
Oh yeah. Where
Yeah.
Chrissy had her thing at.
Or no, is it Bass?
Yeah, it's where Chrissy had her
where
thing at.
Shane was doing the
Yeah.
Thursday pizza nights.
Okay, cool. So fucking there we go. So we're trying to there we go. So it's always fucking something that is always different that a lot of people don't realize that it fucking takes a lot of shit.
Fired
You know
Pie,
what I
let's
mean?
go. I'm down for Fired Pie.
All right. Is there any Rolling in the Red Rocks?
Rolling in the Red Rocks next up.
What other
And then
ones?
unfinished business right after that. California, Paris. Come on, it feels like the
Yeah.
old days when you're going
Yeah.
to Paris for a show.
I know, right?
Come
Yeah,
on, man,
fuck,
show up for that.
fuck.
There's where you get run at.
That's a
After
good
you get
show.
run at, that's always like that, fool. Shit.
And the raffle at that freaking show.
Yeah.
Dude, won me some air ride last year.
Damn.
Won me some Diamond Audio separates.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
that was a good show.
No way I can make that show.
Ah,
Good
damn.
show. And then the Devious meet the day after.
Oh yeah, fucking the Devious.
Go to
meet.
San
Shout out to
Diego.
fucking Davey.
See some dudes. What's up?
Shout out to fucking Davey over there.
Why do you have to say it like that?
See some dudes.
See some
Because it's
dudes.
San Diego.
'Cause
And
it's
I know
San
what you think
Diego.
about when you think about your
San
home away
Diego,
from home.
Home away from
Whale
home.
Vagina.
Fucking Rockets. Fucking Rockets with MIA. Shit, yeah, San Diego.
Right?
San
Whale
Diego.
vagina.
Hey,
Holy
isn't it San Diego?
San Diego.
San Diego.
That's
Shit.
Whale
Dude, you guys have been
vagina.
fucking awesome.
Hey,
I
thanks
wanna-
for having us, man.
Yeah, I want to thank you. Thank you guys for coming out. Mark and your I drive a Tacoma.
Yeah.
Tacoma.
Hopefully your
Tacoma.
podcast continues after this, and I didn't
Oh,
ruin
I
it with all this like down talk and hate.
Up or down. And that's
You guys
what
remember when those Sunset guys came on and
and
killed
they
our
just
show?
fucked everything up? No. And that's what's awesome, dude. Fuck them guys.
We
No,
were
but
doing
that's
great until those fuckers came. with all
yeah,
their
and that's
hate
what. Hey, trust me.
shame.
No way. If you go through our YouTube or our fucking Facebook, there's one show in particular that did not. Yeah, sucked.
Actually, they've all been taken off lately.
What the fuck?
I just don't
It's
tell
past
you.
my
His
bedtime,
show was
so
not-
I watch
That
it
episode
at
with that fool
work.
was not supposed.
No,
You
Sean's
watched it
on.
at work?
I hate
Everybody say hi
that.
to Sean.
I always have it on in my garage.
What up, Sean?
And I can't comment like on your TV.
Yeah.
Like, it fucking drives
What
me
up, yo?
crazy.
What up, yo?
And then you go to get on your phone and it makes you like log it because you're like not logged. I'm like, what the
See,
fuck?
there you
Why
go.
is it
That's why.
fucking
No.
crazy. Drives me nuts.
So I want to thank you guys again for coming on. Hopefully we'll have you guys again. And then
We gotta bring the whole gland.
that'll be
That
tight.
should be
You
great.
wanna-
That'll be tight.
Awesome.
We'll get you.
Fuck yeah, dude. We'll bring that whole clan then.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Let's bring the
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
So hopefully
Clusterfucks.
hopefully you'll catch us on Ben's YouTube at some point,
yeah.
and he'll come by and
Let's fuck
fucking
around, find out.
yeah, let's
I
do
got
that.
the GoPro.
He's already got a GoPro. Let's start it right
I
now.
got
Look
it.
at that. I was waiting for
I'm
that.
not traveling with
I
my
was waiting
GoPro.
for the fucking GoPro.
I got it
on that,
before
bro.
we started. I got it during. We got this guy smoking outside.
Oh shit. So I want to thank you guys again. Just remember, guys, we are here every Thursday.
Hey, John, yes, make beverage.
Oh,
Yes, you should make
If
beverages.
that's what Tyler was drinking up in Pines, yes. 100%.
Oh hell yeah. As seen on YouTube. Fucking
yeah.
nice. I want that. That's a bunch of bitch. That's a bunch of people in my room. Yeah. So I want to
I'm
thank
gonna
you
stick
guys
it
again for coming on the show, and fucking hopefully
Thanks,
we'll see you
man.
guys again, and tune in every Thursday. Late Frame Podcast on behalf of me and the bearded beauty man Chris. We'll take